Hello, everybody, and welcome to the next event for the 48-hour St Jude live play RPG charity. Good God, Nova, you wrote a title. Okay, wonderful start. Hi. I'm going to be hosting our next event. Hi, I'm Shelby. I'm from the channel Whistle While You Work. I'm a regular here over on Roll for Damage, and I'm going to be taking these lovely people through my very first one-shot. This is kind of my first time legitimately DMing, called The Secret of Whistlebridge. Now, before we dive into all of that, I just want to remind you what we are here for. Making sure I didn't check our audio, so I'm just making sure everybody can hear us at this point. Okay, no, we're fine. See, it's chaos. My stream reputation precedes me. I cannot start a stream without mistakes. It's fine. Okay, so I'm gonna remind you why we're all here. We are all here in support of St Jude Children's Hospital. It is a non-profit hospital and research facility for childhood cancer. No family pays for travel, food, or treatment. Children from all over the world come here to be treated. Their research and discoveries are shared internationally, and their findings have been used to save thousands of lives. Their efforts have helped increase the childhood cancer survival rate from 20 to 80% over the last 50 years. And today, we are participating in their Play Live event just to make some kids' Christmases just a little better this year. I want to say, if you want to donate to the cause, look at the panels below at the donate panel. It will take you to our Tiltify. We hit our goal last night, but we would really like to keep going. I think the goal's been updated to 2,000 now. We hit 1,000 last night. Let's see if we can get there. Yeah. So, we're going to say a few quick thank yous to Hero Forge, Wooten Forge, Meeples and Dragons, Hit Point Press, and Dungeon Fog for sponsoring this event. We have a ton of physical giveaways that we're going to be doing throughout this event. We've got 2 copies of Wild Beyond the Witchlight. We've got a Fizzben's Treasury of Dragons, Candlekeep Mysteries, Humblewood campaign books. We have a painted Garistro model, I think that's how it's pronounced, and a Krampus model that was painted by one of our DMs, Yaro Shien, and it looks amazing so far. We have a set of D&D glasses. We have a Wooten Forge Adventurers bundle. So a lot of cool stuff. Lots and lots of cool stuff. So, before I take you in to our little adventure, I want my players to introduce themselves. So we are going to, we'll start with Joe. Tell us who you are, what you do, and who you're going to be playing tonight.
So, hello, my name is Joe, also known, I go by JoCat. I am the creator of the Crap Guide to D&D series and currently working on the Crap Guide to Final Fantasy XIV, and most recently well known as the person who, the creator of the Estinian button. Estinian! And, I do a bunch of stuff. I live stream on Twitch, and I make videos on YouTube, trying to do more animation. And I will be playing an old lady named Cephaline, who wears a mushroom and covers her face with a stalk cowl thing, and I don't know, likes blights and plagues, I guess. She's a weirdo who lives in the woods.
All right, Kelsey, tell us who you are, what you do, and who you'll be playing tonight.
That's me. So I'm Kelsey, also Rogue Uzu on Twitter and YouTube. Where on Twitter, I draw a bunch of things either relating to the games that I play in or my own webcomic. And I also take commissions. And then on my YouTube, I have videos where I talk about the first game that I ever GM'd called Atlantis. And now a new little series that I'm doing that tells the love story between my character Noella and the NPC Yasuhiro. So you can go check that out. And I'm going to be playing Unity today, where I'm going to be a team party cleric. And I'm going to make sure that everyone's okay.
I hope so. I really hope so. Okay.
I'm a cleric that lacks healing.
Good. So, moving down the line, Dipper, tell us who you are, what you do, and where we can find you, and what you're gonna be playing today.
Hello, I'm Dipper. You can find me on YouTube as DipperDog15, where I play video games for fun. And I'm also on TikTok, trying to figure out what to do there. But if you're not sure what to do, just draw a box. You'll get millions of views. And also, I might be opening for VTuber commissions if any of you guys want to try, having a D&D character and just kind of like play around while you're playing D&D with your character. I guess keep an eye out on my Twitter. Just be warned, there's a lot of Cloud and Tifa pictures there. Sorry, there's a lot of good artists on Twitter. A lot of good artists. Okay, I think I'm done embarrassing myself.
Who are you going to be playing?
I'm playing Nephilie. Hello, I'm an air genasi, and she's going to be pretty much kind of the quieter version of if anyone saw the Willow character from Eden's Apple. And I'm going to be playing the wizard for the first time, so I'm excited. It's going to be good. It's going to be good. Soft-spoken and all that jazz.
Wonderful, wonderful. And last but certainly not least, Jack, tell us who you are, what you do, and who you'll be playing.
Hello, I am indeed aforementioned Jack. I have no artistic talent beyond what comes out of my mouth. So don't look for that here. But I am a professional dungeon master at dungeonmasterforhire.com.au. It's somewhere there, where you can hire us for your games, whether they be one shot. Yesterday I did a Bucks party. That was super fun. We did a pub crawl adventure. That was awesome. Beyond that, I do a fair bit of acting work and voiceover work. You can find that on jackobrienonline.com. And today I'm going to be playing a white dragonborn Oath of Glory paladin named the Great White, who is very glad someone else will be doing the healing because I got other shit to do.
I can tell this is just going to be a crew. Wonderful.
Yeah.
Absolute group.
Oh, yes. And a group you are. So gather around, friends, adventurers, as I take you on a journey. We follow a small group of adventurers. You have all been contacted for your reputation, merits, maybe great deeds you performed by the Baron of Dahlia Valley, Baron Arthur Sullivan. You have all been debriefed on this mission. You are going to be heading to a town called Whistlebridge, as there is a strange plague affecting the town. A strange madness sweeping through the streets. People are going missing, and you need to help. You have been given a scroll of the Baron's seal, which you are to present to the guards at the gate, and you have been instructed to meet with a woman named Jaden Bronzescale. And so, the camera pans down to you as you approach on this winding, narrow road through these valleys of wildflowers with mountains in the distance, and you can see the town of Whistlebridge. And immediately you get why it's called that. It is a town built entirely on a stone bridge overlooking a ravine. And I would like everyone to make a perception check. The first roll of the game.
Okay.
Soon.
Oh God, Unity.
15.
I got a 10, which is actually impressive, given that I have no modifier.
Okay.
16.
So, everybody but Great White, unfortunately, hears this first.
That's fine. It don't matter.
On the wind, you can pick up the soft notes of a delicate flute. And Unity, No, actually, Unity and Nephili. God, you guys. These names are going to be fun. You both are so perceptive that you can see along the bridge these faint little blue runes etched into the stone. And as you get closer, you realize that this whistling is coming from the bridge. And Unity, because your perception was so high, I think you are the only one who can kind of notice that there's also little holes in the stonework. And when a particularly stiff breeze passes, the music gets just a little louder and then softens again, and a little louder and softens again.
It's lovely.
What the hell are you all staring at?
There's these blue runes.
Oh, I hear it now.
You don't see it?
I mean, if you point it out to me, I'm assuming I do.
Yeah, you're getting close enough that, like, if, like, she points and you follow her.
Oh, that's not bad.
Who
Don't know what it means.
here's proficient in Arcana?
Don't think so.
I am.
No.
Is it only Cephaline?
Oh, me too. Sorry, I'm a wizard.
If you're proficient in Arcana, you may roll.
Yeah.
If you're proficient in Arcana, please roll an Arcana check.
16.
Oh my god. Okay.
23.
Yeah, oh my god. Yeah, you're the wizard. Yeah, you're the wizard. Okay.
I'm a wizard.
So as you approach, both of you realize that these runes have been modified in order to convert wind that is passing through these little holes in the bridge into this soft little tune. But Nephili, it's like you look at these and, like, you can see the equations running in front of your face, because it's like you're unraveling these runes. And you realize that not only is this some sort of a way to make a pretty sound, to make the town more attractive, there is also runes that strengthen the bridge, that physically strengthen the stone. And there's also Fey script, just ever so gently woven into these runes.
Well, now this is fascinating. Look at this. Isn't it beautiful?
Well, I question what the practical use of having it whistle into the air is. It grates my ears.
I don't know. It's kind of nice in a cheerful town, you know?
Do we...
Got a mood to it. I'm in for it.
Oh, one last thing. Both of you also realize there is a modified silence spell woven into these runes, presumably to turn the music off.
Oh, thank goodness. Perhaps I could study in peace if I get some spare time.
Maybe.
Why would anyone put an off and on switch on this thing?
Well, they do need to sleep at night.
And not everyone
fair.
wants to hear that horrifying screeching noise all day.
Do you not know what music is?
Oh, I know all kinds of music. I don't care for it. Scratch the ears. I prefer the sounds of the chirping of the birds.
You do
Oh,
hear
that's
plenty of
lovely too.
birds. You do hear plenty of birds. I will say that now. And many of them seem to be calling in response to this soft little whistling.
I see. Like the bird?
Can someone remind me? Are we looking for like a person to meet, like a source for this plague? Because I can cure disease a little bit at a time, but I prefer to head for the source if we know where
I
that
was
is.
supposed to give this seal to Jane Broadscale. Were you not paying attention, boy?
I was paying attention, but then you were paying attention to a bunch of whistling, so I figured it's fair game to ask.
Are you
I'm
guys
just gonna
having this
start heading
conversation?
inwards over the bridge.
Yeah, are you guys having this conversation as you're approaching the gate?
Yeah, I assume so.
So as you approach the gate, there are two guards Just, sentries on either side, but they also have a woman there with them.
Oh my.
A crying woman. And
Oh no.
she looks like this. Hold on one sec. I'm going to switch us over to the combat overlay so that people can also see this. So 1 second. Let's just make a transition. She looks like this.
Aww.
Oh my god! No! We must make her happy! Oh my gosh! Emotions!
And I would like everybody to roll a perception check as you approach.
Oh.
16.
I'm distracted by crying woman. I'm concerned.
Oh, a 19.
Okay.
19.
Everybody but Unity rolled high enough to kind of catch a little of this conversation. You hear this very frantic, "No, please, you don't understand. He was there and now he's not. He's gone. He was there this morning." And you hear the guards being like, "No, ma'am, but I know, it's all right. We're going to find him, but we need you to calm down. Please, come on, come with us." And you see one guard gently trying to usher her away, and the other looks up. And he notices you all approaching. And he says something to his guard. They give a nod, and then they start walking up to you.
Is everything all right?
Have you not heard the rumors?
No, there's a blight going around.
Seems like poor lass's husband was the latest victim.
Okay.
Pity.
I hope you don't plan to stay here. All the inns are closed. The trade here we're trying to get people in and out as quickly as possible. Are you just travelers, or?
No, we're your saviors, it seems like. We've
Oh.
been hired to take on the job.
Oh, you're
Just
the ones that are waiting for Commander Jaden, yes?
Yeah, so, that one. Yeah. I was definitely listening.
Let's not call ourselves something before we've even solved the problem. And I'll just pull out the seal just to show.
He takes it from you and he examines it, and kind of gives a firm nod. All right. Follow me. I'll take you to her. And you can see he kind of takes one step in one direction and the other. He's very clearly flustered from this whole situation. Before he starts ushering you in, and as you do,
Before we head in,
Did we
go
leave
ahead.
the
Yeah.
crying woman behind?
yeah, that's what I was
Sorry,
going to
Jeff.
say.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
She is
Before-
currently
before-
being led back in the same direction you guys are.
Right.
That.
Okay.
You guys are, as you're heading in, you're kind of following behind her. Guard's got his hands on his shoulder. She's still crying. On her, and it's just, you can hear "No, you don't understand. He was there. He wasn't having the dreams. He wasn't taken."
Wasn't taken. That's interesting.
He just disappeared, you say?
And then you see her, she
I'm
quickly
sorry.
turns around and she looks at you with these big, watery eyes. They're red and puffy. She's been crying for hours, you can tell. I'm sorry.
I was asking if he just disappeared.
Yes.
The body?
Yes, I woke up this morning and he wasn't there.
Are you sure he's not a wizard? Perhaps he went invisible.
No, my husband. No, he wasn't. He didn't. And she just looks really confused.
I'm just going to walk up to her and, what is your name, child?
Ifira.
Ifira. And what do you call your husband?
Ifir.
May you spell that?
Ifir. EFIR.
That's okay, EFIR. Okay.
What's the woman's name? Sorry, I missed that.
Athira. ATHYRA.
Athira, and the guy's name is
Ephir.
Ephir. Oh, that's good.
Ephir.
That's unfortunate. Fair enough.
Yeah, fucking elven names. Go figure.
Yeah.
Vanished. And was he acting any strange the night before he vanished?
No, not at all, not at all. Wait.
But you said he disappeared. Do you just mean you saw him and then you didn't?
He was not here this morning. None of his things are missing. The window was open.
No, right. Okay. Do you think this might be too strong a question? Forgive me, but is it possible that I'm assuming when she said that he wasn't taken? Does that mean that they're quarantining people, perhaps?
Oh no, she said he was taken. Not
he was taken.
Sorry, that might have been a misspeak on my part.
That's okay.
Her accent is really hard.
All right, he was okay, so she doesn't actually know though. Okay. He's gonna think that probably what happened is that either he got infected and got hurried away, or he got infected and didn't want to infect her and quickly buggered off. That's his first instinct, to protect her. And he will he'll go fish in like his pouch nearby and just give her like a 6-sided die and just go, don't worry, if Time Order is merciful, we'll have good luck and we'll find him.
You're
Unless he doesn't want to be found.
Why would you?
Just kind of backhand just slap the leg of my friend.
I'll catch it.
This woman, she went from like looking like kind of hopeful when you said, we'll find him, and then she was like goes to devastation.
just like a little bit of slap on Nephilim.
I'll catch the hand.
Catch me from slapping Neff?
I thought you were trying to. You're trying to slap who? Sorry.
No, Nephilim.
Oh, never mind. I thought you were talking to me. My bad.
Yeah, no. Nephilim was the one who made the inappropriate comment. Not you.
Sorry.
Nephilim is the one who deserves the slap, not
I
you.
misunderstood. Yeah. I apologize.
Why would I slap you for helping someone?
No, sorry. I didn't understand. Okay.
And after Nephilim says this, she just kind of full-on breaks down sobbing, and the guard puts his hands on her shoulders and starts gently ushering her off, casting Nephilim like a kind of like, how could you look like?
That's what you said, Nephilim. What did you say?
What if he doesn't want to be found, is what Nephilim said.
Oh, no.
God.
Yeah, so the guard is ushering this woman away now.
It's like the equivalent of just like oh, I think he's up there down now looking down at us. Now you don't know, he could be in hell. That's awful.
I knew this was gonna be great. Okay. So
I'll just stand there awkwardly, just kind of with a 6-sided die in my hand, going, well, off to a good start.
The other
Hearts and
guard.
minds of the people.
It's just mentioning another possibility.
Oh no, yeah, you're right, technically. You're not wrong. I'll give you that.
So, the guard, who was just kind of watching this, just gives Nephilim another very disapproving look. Before he's like, all right, come on, we don't have a lot of time. Let's go. Follow me. Take you to the chief. And he begins to escort you through town, which you've heard about Whistlebridge. Whistlebridge is a well-known trade stop because it is built on such a large bridge that crosses such a vast canyon. So this is normally a bustling town. There's at least 3 extremely well-known taverns here. It's one of the most colorful marketplaces you'll find because it's such a common merchant stop on trade routes. But it's just quiet. There's barely anyone around for such a well-known bridge. And you just keep walking. You can kind of see some of those glyphs peeking around the edges. You catch some of them poking up through the cobblestone.
You're just gonna call out to the guard. Excuse me. Is this place usually so little few population?
Oh, no, not since the disappearance started. You see, this plague's been happening for about 6 months, but it got very serious when people started going missing. At first, we thought a hysteria, but Jaden will be able to explain more. But because we are worried about it spreading, we have cut off. We have banned this stop as a trade stop. You may move through the city, but you cannot stay.
Reasonable.
It's unfortunate. This place is normally so lively and so beautiful.
It's important to keep those infected far from those who are still healthy, so that you may operate on them and cure them separately.
Exactly.
Without putting risk on anyone else.
And he nods along, just like, yes, exactly. And so you keep going.
Yep.
Like I said, the streets are quiet. You see a few people darting around here or there. They all have face coverings. You don't, not that you've ever been told that it's airborne, but people are so scared that they've put scarves over their face. They windows. You can see doors that have like bits of cloth stuffed under the doors to keep air from coming inside.
Aha! See, I came prepared. My entire face is covered.
Yes. So this town is very much in the midst of a plague. And you are brought to a large stone building. It's not very descript, except that it's tall, and has a coat of arms of a dragon's wings over the top. And you are led inside, and there's a few people in there, just a few guards milling about, and you are brought into like a little waiting area where you are said, just wait here, I'm going to go get the chief. Yeah. And you are left alone for a few moments.
I didn't want to say anything, but did anyone else find that music kind of got creepier the further we got inside the town, with all the lack of anything else happening? Just kind of this creepy. Or is that just me?
It's just you. And you also might get sick. The best of luck to you.
Y'all might. I'm immune to disease.
It all sounds like rabble to me. Unity, are you familiar with this kind of music?
What?
I'm just talking to Unity, bringing her into the conversation.
Well, I am used to whistling. In a way, my village they whistle and play flutes, but this is a bit new. I'm sorry, I was distracted thinking over everything that is happening here.
I'm open to your perspective. You must have been thinking about it a lot.
Yes. I am wondering, there is this plague and now people are disappearing. I am wondering if there is a curse that is happening.
It would not be out of the realm of possibility. They do coincide, very close families of magic.
Oh. Well, that's bad luck. I didn't prepare for a move curse today.
That's
Yeah,
okay,
I had the impression that I was being hired because I could deal with disease, but I mean, last I checked, disappearing isn't a fucking disease.
No.
This don't sound like a plague to me. This seems like the act of something with a will.
Kidnapping?
Yeah, I mean,
Unless we are dealing with a curse that can spread like a plague. That would be most intriguing.
that would be actually. Yeah, that'd be cool.
I'll have to do more research into that.
And
Well, I'll kill it. You research it. I'm not particularly interested once it's dead.
and
Practical
Wild
applications
idea.
of curses mixed with plagues.
and as you
Just
say
writing
this,
down
A
notes.
plague.
and as you say this, all right, I'm coming, Jesus. And coming into the room, striding proudly, you see this woman.
Ooh.
Ooh. David Bowie tiefling in here.
Hello.
Ooh la la.
So, just for funs, I'm gonna say Great White. You would probably be able to recognize what she is before anyone,
Sure. Okay.
because she is a drakeling, which is a new variety of dragonborn that has
Alright.
arisen in the last 100 to 200 years.
All
They're
right.
basically the half elves of Dragonborn. They are what happens
Right.
when Dragonborn breed with other races.
Not
They
quite
are
the OG, but it's all right. Not quite George Carlin or Eddie Murphy, but I'm okay with it.
she comes in like, all right. Are you the ones that the Baron sent?
Hey,
Yes.
All right. I don't have a lot of time. I as you can tell. See, everything in my city is going to hell here. So
that's all right. Cliff notes it. Let's go. We got
Oh.
shit to do anyway.
yes, I like you. To the point.
I like you.
Are you hitting on the person?
Nope.
I hope you're not. My husband won't be very happy about that one.
Are you sure?
Let's get to the point, please.
All right. So
I'm not sure if the internet saw that. My cat is just like, I want to be.
cats for charity, guys. Donations for charity, because Twitch loves cats, right?
I'm gonna let her
If you
out.
donate-
I think she's telling me in a
For
very
$500,
deliberate
we
way.
will give you 5
Let
whole
me out.
seconds of cat screen time.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Well. Okay.
Ow.
Well, hang on. How about I do it now, and then you owe it.
And now you
For
are
five-
obligated to donate $500.
$500. I'll also bring up my dog, who's an adorable little baby.
Oh,
Yes. This is Shez.
oh,
She
there's
is-
a kitter.
Hello.
Oh, she's adorable
There we
and
go.
precious.
All right. Out you go.
No, come back.
Oh,
I don't have any pets, but I'll bring all 4 of my plushes.
Well, I mean, don't you already fit the bill
Hello,
because you're
I'm back.
JoCat?
Sorry?
No?
Okay.
Maybe.
Sorry. Didn't mean to.
No.
Sorry,
No,
is
that
it-
was no. Listen, I will always pause for cats. I will always
Yeah.
pause for cats. But all right.
Regardless.
So, what have you been told so far about all of this? What do you know?
Plague,
So I'm not
but-
repeating myself.
Plague apparently, but people are disappearing, which is unlike any plague I've ever heard of.
Well,
And people don't seem to have any track of it. And hopefully you're going to give us some sort of lead
yeah.
as to where it can follow, because right now it just seems like random people are disappearing, which makes it very hard to investigate.
There
All right.
also seems to be some confusion as to its contraction. People aren't sure if it's airborne or not.
Yeah, what she said.
We're not really sure what's causing it. And she's gonna just like slam some papers down on the desk. All right. So, yeah, you're right. We've been calling it a sickness because that's what we thought it was. So it started with people just having some sleeping trouble and some weird dreams, and some people were physically getting sick. So we thought that's what it was. People didn't start disappearing till about 2 weeks ago, and that's when this became a priority.
Right.
So it's not just random people; they're all from one area. They're from, and she rolls out a map, which is a map of the city, and you can see on the side of the city that you entered on. She points to a small district, like a small corner of houses. It's all people from this area here. But people are paranoid. They're worried the kids are going to be taken in the night, or that Family members are gonna go walking out the windows.
Is it random people that are missing? I'm sorry.
It is all from this area. These are the people that have gone missing and have contracted the sickness. We're not sure if it's something here, but this place has been quarantined off from the rest of the town. And she, like, takes, like, a piece of charcoal out, and she just, like, scribbles some thick black lines to show the boundary.
Do you know if the people that were showing having dreams, were they in that area too?
Yes, all of them.
Interesting.
There's 13 missing so far.
There was a lady here before that you might want to bring in. She her name was Afir. She had a husband named Athira. I know, unfortunate name, and she isn't convinced that he disappeared. But maybe we can narrow it down if he had dreams or not, and if he fit the pattern. Because that's the most recent one, if that's the case.
She looks exasperated and she just puts her hands like, oh, fuck. So that makes it 14 that are missing then.
Unity, you were trying to say something earlier?
I'm wondering if this is all happening at night, that the people disappear?
We honestly can't be sure. A lot of these people also are alone. Not many of them have other people in the house. So it's more that they...
We know we've got... Sorry, didn't mean to interrupt. My bad.
No, it is fine. It is more that we realize that they are gone. And they've all had these symptoms.
Well, it seems relatively worth looking into at the very least. We can go, and I turn to the others, we can go find this woman again, ask her about dreams and whatnot, maybe investigate where they lived, see if there's any kind of does a vague arcane thing that he doesn't understand, like magical residue. I don't know how this shit works.
Sure, that's a start. You also might want to talk to the doctor, Misery. She's been working her ass off trying to figure this out.
She doesn't have any patients with broken legs, does she?
No, but she does have 2 of the patients that have not disappeared yet at her a clinic right now that you could also talk to.
Yeah, sounds good to me.
And if you would like, I'd also...
keep a vigil on him, maybe.
Shit. Oh shit, what did I just do? Hold on. Shelby did it down. Okay, it's fine. And also, if you're interested in looking into any of the houses, I'd have to send my guards to escort you, but you're free to have a look around. There's one that we haven't given there's one that we've already combed over ourselves. The most recent, I guess, besides this new one you're telling me about. God damn.
Hey. Well, if time is of the essence, it's not ideal, but we could split our forces. You got some of us can talk to this doctor person, and whoever wants to come with me can go check out this house, perhaps.
As long as you get it done, do whatever you need to do. If you need to split up, if you need to scream,
it sounds
from
like
the
we're
rooftops.
under a time crunch, so I'm just putting it out there for the rest of the group to discuss.
I'd like to see the doctor with the patients, because I'd like to see if maybe I could heal one of them, potentially.
That makes sense. Yeah, I'm here for that.
Travel with them.
All right.
See what I can find about the disease.
Very good. Nepali, you wanna go with them? You wanna come with me?
I guess I'll go with you.
All right. No, I know the deal. I need to be like 10 feet away from you, otherwise you sneeze, right?
Yeah,
that's all right.
yeah.
He's allergic to cold. I'm cold. It's a whole thing. We worked it out before.
I'm sorry for the inconvenience.
Don't worry about it. It's all right.
let you deal with that one. One last thing. Whatever you do, just if any of you start having the symptoms, fucking quarantine yourself off. Don't go near my people.
Can you ask
What are the
me?
signs?
Sorry, I'll shut up. Yeah, go ahead.
I was just asking what the signs are for symptoms.
That's why I was going to ask the same thing. So
So far as we can tell, they're all saying.
Grapevines.
So as far as I can tell, I think the first one that the doctors isolated is voices. And feeling nauseous.
Voices, could you elaborate?
So I don't have all the information. Again, you'd want to talk to this doctor, but they all
Very well.
everyone says that they start hearing a voice and it tells them things, it calls to them. Some sort of, we thought it was a sort of mass hysteria or some just hallucination, maybe some, I don't know, some new drugs being peddled around. I don't know.
Very well. We should go speak with the expert. We shall.
We shall go look for drugs.
Well, okay.
You never know.
No,
Unity.
I mean, we can party after
Yes,
the job
I'm
done,
coming.
yeah?
Okay.
Go after Cephaline. No, I'm just going after Cephaline, just clopping after her, because I have hooves.
I would like, since it's, I would like everybody to roll initiative, actually, just so we can decide which group's gonna go first.
Splitting the party.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm glad I don't have
I played Call of Cthulhu, gang, more than I play D&D. So splitting the
Unity.
party in this situation.
I'm just following after my grandma.
Oh, Unity.
Yeah.
Oh, Unity.
Good grandma.
She's
Okay,
saving
Jesus
her
God.
best rolls.
Oh, sorry, I rolled physical dice for some reason. I'm an idiot.
Okay.
Sorry, I think I rolled twice.
No,
Yeah,
you're
I did.
fine. You're fine.
Before.
Oh God, 2 nat ones. Jesus. Yeah, get all those out now. And okay, so we've got everybody's initiative. Okay, so we're gonna start with Unity and Cephaline, then.
Okay. Yeah, let's head. I assume we got directions to this.
Yes.
Dr. Misery.
You would have gotten an escort. Actually, you would have had 2 guards
Oh, okay, sweet.
escorting you.
Okay.
You are led through the town. Again, it's quiet, not a lot of people. And you are brought to a building that's windows are dark. There is a very cheery sign on the front that says, "Come on in." And
Okay, I guess.
there's little crystals at the bottom of the stair. You know, like the archway. There's little crystals growing onto the stone at the bottom that make a perception check for me.
Okie-dokie. Yeah, 9.
Okay, Unity, you notice that they are faintly glowing. It's hard to see in the sunlight, but there's a very tiny little purple glow. It's very inviting. Do you go inside?
Yeah, I guess we should
It's
go
okay.
ahead and head on in.
Do
What?
a little knock knock on like the side of the archway.
Okay. As you step inside, you hear a small little ding ding as a tiny little bell above your head goes off. It's very small. It's like it kind of reminds you of the music outside. It's very faint and plucky and kind of magical sounding. It's very nice. Inside is a very clean but dimly lit hospital with beds lining the walls, and there are 2 with curtains drawn around them like they are occupied. On the ceiling, there are twinkling little crystals that cast this purple glow onto the room, almost like a black light. And in saying this, Unity, you being a very light color paleted person, glow
Yeah.
under these lights.
Oreo tiefling.
Yep. Just all the white patches on your skin just illuminate. They reflect this light in like a faint, like a bright bluish color. All the curtains are drawn with what looks like blackout curtains to keep light out. And Cephalene, I think you'd pick this up immediately because you're kind of into this. To your immediate right, there is a small herb garden with some plants you recognize. Like you recognize a plant called coughswort, which is a very simple like cough medicine. You recognize a small willow sapling that looks like it's been having its roots harvested to make pain medicine. It's a very standard doctor's setup. Very nice too. It's nice to see.
Good to know that they're prepared.
Yes. And there are one or two plants, though, that you can't identify. You've never seen them before. There are these two different kinds of mushrooms that seem to glow a little bit.
Okay, I'll make note of that. And try and make our way to find the doctor, I guess.
Yes. As you step inside, you start to hear some kind of like rapid little footsteps. And you see a small flash of white go from behind one curtain to the other. And you, a person like pokes their head in. You hear like some muffled words. And then the curtain closes and they fully step out. And you see this woman.
Aww. Oh, your characters are so cute.
Because I want to make you feel bad for them. You see this very small drow woman. She's got a bunch of papers in her hand, and she looks tired. And she turns and she sees you, and she like jumps, and like 3 papers fall out of her hand. Oh, I am so sorry. I did not hear the bell. I'll be with you in just 1 moment. I am so sorry. And she like scrambles to start picking papers up.
I'll lean down and just like try to pick up a few as well.
Really, you must be more careful with your things.
Yeah, I help as well.
I am so sorry.
These are important papers having to do with this plague. You can't be tossing them around willy-nilly.
Yes, I know. I am so sorry.
Sorry, Grandma.
Yeah, it really is like, I'm so sorry.
Yeah. It's like you feel the love, but it's like under like a crusty exterior. It's like, come on.
Yeah, exactly. Are you in need of something? Is one of you, neither of you look hurt? Oh no, are either of you experiencing symptoms?
No, calm down, child. We're simply here to solve this problem for you. We've come to get information about this plague. We know of its characteristics.
Oh, you're from Jaden then?
Aye,
Yes.
we are. She assigned us to you.
Oh,
Told
praise.
us you could tell us more about this plague.
Oh, praise the stars, yes. Of course, just give me 1 moment. And she finishes like setting up her papers, and she takes one last check into one of her patients, just like to double check they're okay. And she says, "Please follow me. I can sit down. I can show you."
Well, finally, someone offers me a seat after all this time.
And when you say that, she like makes a point to like quickly get a chair, and she brings it to you.
Oh, thank goodness.
And she's like, "Please have a seat. I am so sorry."
It's nice to see that someone in here has manners.
And she brings one for you as well, Unity.
Thank you.
Forgive the dimness. I know it is not very easy for surface dwellers to see in here. So if you need extra light, just let me know.
Oh, all is well. I think my companion here is emitting enough light for all of us. Could light several stars if you wanted.
Bear's just like,
It is a,
Yeah.
it is a beautiful effect of these crystals. They have been they were a wonderful thing for them to allow me to install in here. It makes working so much easier. So, okay. Everything I've gathered so far, it all starts with dreams. It all seems to be dreams, and it all seems to be saying the same things to these people. And she, like, you can see her, like, kind of start, like, shuddering a little as she's, like, reading through her patient's notes. It's always, it is always, beckoning, saying to join, and references to somewhere below. There's also been 2 people have reported hearing things as, like, when they're awaking from these dreams, like a scuttling sound, but they don't know if it's in their head or if it's physical. And people are waking up with really bad symptoms, dizziness, fatigue, nausea, being dazed and confused. 2 have reported bitter tastes in their mouth as mouth as well. And just a second, what is both of your passive insights?
Oh, don't ask me that, because now I'm going to want to insight.
16.
16?
Yeah.
Passive insight. My passive insight is 13.
Okay. Unity, you probably pick up on this. It's not like she's maliciously withholding information. It's almost like she's scared to keep talking.
I think that, like, Unity, like, is she close by? Is she also sitting with us, or is she standing?
She has, she's brought, like, a couple chairs, and there's, she's, like, sat around with all of you. It's, like, a nice little seating area.
Unity will kind of, like, lean over and just, like, place a hand on, like, her knee, like, reassuringly, and just say, like, it is okay. We are going to help. So, please, feel free to tell us everything that you know. The more that we know, the better that we can help.
Make a persuasion check.
Okay. I do have persuasion. Oh!
No, I'm doing everything I can. I'm sorry. It is just so much, and it's still terrible.
Natural one.
It is so terrible that these 2 of them disappeared from my clinic. I just.
These 2. They were the patients that you had earlier.
I'm sorry?
Miss Jaden told us you had 2 patients that had symptoms but were still around. Are they gone now?
No, they're still here. I check on them I check on them just about every 10 minutes just to make sure.
May we speak with them?
Yeah.
Sure. Let me see which one is awake. And she stands up and she quickly goes over and she takes one curtain and then shakes her head quickly and closes it. And then she goes to the other, and you hear her say something in Elvish.
I can understand Elvish.
You hear her say, excuse me, there are some people that want to speak with you. Okay. And she pulls the curtain back, and you see an elderly Eladrin, who is, it is summer right now, so they are in their summer coat, but it's wilted and withered, and they look so tired, like they're not sleeping. They look thin, like they're having trouble eating. And they look at you. head perked up. What can I say? What do you need?
We have a few questions for you regarding this plague that you've contracted.
Of course. What do you have to ask?
Dr. Misery here says that you've been hearing voices compelling you to go somewhere. Is it merely just the voice, or do you feel some kind of compulsion to walk there yourself?
You see them, like, visibly kind of shudder a little as they're recalling. Oh, God. Yes, it started as a voice beckoning, and it then became a want. But I do not know where I want to go. So I committed here. So I did not disappear. But yes,
Do you remember anything of the time, the day before you contracted this disease?
I woke up feeling terrible. I was sick and dizzy, and there's an awful taste in my mouth, and it felt like I'd eaten something I wasn't supposed to.
And there was no one or thing that peculiar that you encountered the night before?
You know, I swear when I woke up I thought I heard scuttling. Like a lot of legs. Like a
spider.
Yeah.
Like a spider?
Yeah, actually.
Dr. Misery, these people in this district that all the people have been contracting this disease, what is their social class? Are they rich or poor?
Well,
have any sort of family tree in common?
That's
Is there a common thread between them all, aside from living in this one district?
That side of the city... well, once a long time ago, that side of the city, it was the site of a migration of my kind to the surface. And many of them lived there. There's not as many there anymore. Most of them have moved on to better places or migrated elsewhere or retreated back underground. The sun is not easy for us.
I feel like we may have a connecting thread here.
Cephaline.
Mm-hmm.
Will you roll me an insight check, please?
Okie dokie. Oh boy, I'm not good at those. Ha! Doesn't matter, because I got a nat 20. Hey, old.
I failed to lift you up.
She is absolutely leaving out something incredibly crucial. Like, you can see it on her face. She's a very nervous person, and she's not good at concealing it. She's jittery, and she's like fiddling with her hands. There is something she is not telling you.
Tell me, Dr. Misery, drow such as you are used to the dark and the underground. And this disease seems to be compelling them so. Have you recently come to the surface, or have you lived here all your life? I would assume that a drow that has lived on the surface would start to get used to our daily light and begin to adapt. However, you are so ever attracted to the dark still.
When I was a little girl, my mother took me in that migration to the surface. I do not remember a lot of when I was very small. I was maybe 7 winters. I was very young. She told me that I told her of voices, and that is why we left. This plague concerns me because it reminds me of the voices my mother spoke to me. And these symptoms. You must understand that Drow are not usually a very compassionate people. Many do bad things, and these symptoms remind me of a mixture that my mother used to specialize in making. These plants over here I've been trying to test to see if maybe it eases them. And she gestures to the mushrooms, the glowing mushrooms.
I'm not familiar with those. What are they?
I would not... I mean, no offense, but I do not expect many surface dwellers to know these. They are very deep in the underground. This one is called Moonware. And it is we use it as a natural, almost like a charcoal. You know how charcoal absorbs poison in your stomach? We use it like that, but we can steep it into water so it has more surface area in your stomach.
Also, after this, I think we could go to the...
Yeah. No. We're almost there. Don't worry.
Okay, awesome.
I want to try something really quickly. If I could.
Yeah.
Go over as they're talking about the plants. I'm gonna go over to the Eladrin and ask. Hi, I am a cleric. May I attempt a spell that could potentially, it will either help you or it will have no effect.
They just look up with tired eyes and say, "You may do what you want. We have tried many things, but if it will not harm, there's no use or there's nothing to lose to try."
Okay. And she kind of focuses with her staff that has these beads that are formed through string, almost kind of like a dream catcher that makes the symbol of her god. And I'm going to try to cast remove curse on them and see if that does anything.
Okay. So you cast your spell and the magic falls and sinks in, and you can see that their leaves perk a little and then they droop back. The spell had no effect.
Interesting. Very well. Thank you.
Thank you for trying. They give you a nod and then ease back down, and their eyes glaze over as they attempt to trance. We're going to hop over to Great White and Nifley. Sorry to keep you waiting, guys. All right.
All good.
So you have also been escorted. Jaden has made it very clear that she does not want you guys running around unsupervised. But as you walk through, again, quiet streets, and you are approaching a part of this town that has been fully quarantined off. There are You see like makeshift barricades blocking the roads with guards on either side of them. It is very clear they're taking this very seriously. You can actually see a wagon being given permission to enter as you walk up with what looks like supplies in the back so that they're keeping these people fed. But this part of the city is completely quarantined off. But you are let through without any incident as you are being escorted. And you are brought to a house on the edge of the bridge.
Okay.
And the door is already open. You can tell that they've swept over it.
Mm-hmm.
And you are given free reign to go inside.
How big is this house in diameter, give or take?
It's
like from end to end?
I would say it's a pretty small house. It's like because it's like a one room that's like the main room and then a back bedroom. So.
Okay, kind of a cottage sort of deal.
Yeah. So
all right, I'm gonna pop a divine sense then, just for the hell of it.
All right, and can you tell me in the chat exactly what that does?
I sure can. I can detect good and evil until the end of my next turn. I can sense anything affected by the Hallow spell, or know the location of any celestial fiend or undead within 60 feet that is not behind total cover. So I'll kind of get to the front door and I'll just kind of inhale and see if I smell anything funky.
And you said that was celestial fiend or undead? Only those?
Celestial fiend or undead, correct.
Okay. You do not sense anything within the house that is celestial fiend or undead.
I'll turn to Nephilim and go, never fucking works. And I played with the paladin for 2 years. It works like maybe 2% of the time. I will let her go into the house first because I know she has an allergy to me.
I've read in some books that when dealing with a plague in a village, you should just burn it down. Should we suggest that?
I'm gonna go and on a limb and probably say no, because generally people who are alive want to stay alive, not really the kind of people to volunteer to set themselves on fire.
Oh, well,
That's
was
right.
an idea.
It was a good question. But I can see we need to work on empathy with you, and that's okay. We'll get there. We'll get there.
What is that?
It's like have you read a good story before? Like when you're a kid.
I've read stories.
Yeah.
That were...
Do you remember when you're reading a story, you're like, oh, I can't wait to find out what happens next?
Yes. I
Kind of
wanted
like
to
that,
know
because
how
you cared
the war
about the
ended.
characters, right? And then it happens in real life if you practice hard enough.
You
Or
may
maybe
have
not.
to show me those books.
That's
I
fine.
just read a lot of history
Well,
sometimes.
there you go. Should be really easy to translate it in. Because,
I
real
admire-
people, real events.
The generals who have conquered far and wide. It's an incredible feat that they've been
Yeah,
able
I
to do
agree.
that.
I'm a Dragonborn, mate. You don't need to tell me. My ancestors were all about raping and pillaging and all that stuff. But in this case, we're not here to do that today.
Perhaps not.
Maybe another day. And I'll let her go in and have a look.
I'm a mage hand the door open because I don't want to touch it.
Oh, the door's already open. The door is already open.
I'm going to have the mage hand, I guess, just there, just in case.
Yeah. Inside is dim, but not just because there's no lights on, because there are windows that you can see from the outside, but there is furniture pushed up against them that blocks the light. Not a very efficient way to close the light, as there are also curtains on these windows that are not closed. So you're just
Right.
getting thin beams.
You need to open the windows. It's drafty in here.
Sure. I'll do that.
You are hit with the smell of spoiled food from the kitchen. And furniture's just been pushed around. It looks like somebody was like rearranging things in.
Interesting. How this woman though? This is her home, right? The crying woman from before.
One of the guards pokes his head in. Oh no, this is the They're dealing with her, trying to get her story still. This is
right.
This is the last one that went missing about 2 days ago. An old halfling.
Right. Do you think after we're done here, we can go to that crying woman's home though? Because if she's right and something's happened to her husband, then that's actually the most recent one.
Now,
I'm going to investigate.
hold on one sec.
Okay.
You can roll your investigation check. I'll describe it to you in just one moment. The guard gets a look on his face. That's the problem. No one here's ever seen her.
What?
No one here's ever seen her. That woman.
Are you saying I imagine it?
No, I'm saying that we've never seen her before. Before today. We don't know
Not
where
bad.
she lives.
Okay, gotcha. Okay.
Holy shit, Neville.
Yeah, this is why I was. I'm like, I'm not bothering with this.
Holy
I'll let the
God.
wizard in first.
Have you rolled under a 20 once? I don't think so. Jesus.
I am a wizard.
Yeah.
There's nothing I cannot do.
Yeah, when it involves your brain, absolutely.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I've never played a
Empathizing,
smart
not so
character.
much. Analyzing, totally.
Listen, high intelligence, low wisdom.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Good lord. Nephilim, your eyes see fucking everything, I guess, because you broke all of the DCs. Cool.
Nothing can hide from me. I have allergies. I need to see what's going on around me.
Well, the first thing that catches your eye are thin, wispy strands coming from one window that is not fully covered. Like, it looks like the cabinet that's been pushed against it has like been shimmied apart a bit. And when you look around, you see no evidence of spiders in this house. There are no cobwebs. But there's this thin webbing that just catches the light just enough for your eyes to see it. And then that, as you're examining that, your gaze then looks at the bedroom. And right by the door, you can see scribbling on the walls. Do you want to go
deduce
inside?
this place is very dirty. Do you not see that one wisp of strand right there? Whoever the owner is very dirty.
I'll turn my head on it. What are you talking about?
How can you not see it? It's so clearly visible.
Okay, and I'll see the spider webs and then I'll see the scroll. It's like, oh, wait, hang on, don't go in there. Just if you don't mind, if this actually is a disease, I'll be all right. And you look a bit frail, if you don't mind me saying.
I don't have to breathe, unless this thing is something that you catch through touch. But I already don't like
either
people
way,
touching me,
if this
so.
is actually a disease, there's no chance that I'm gonna get infected. Blessed.
Okay,
So
that's actually smart. I feel like I'm far more valuable, so if your life is at stake, then go.
I agree,
God.
actually. So it's fine. I'm a soldier. That's what I'm meant to do. And I'll walk in.
Okay. You see scrawled on the walls. It's in charcoal and then it's etched into the wood with something sharp.
Sure.
You just see madness, just mad rambling on the walls. Like, get out of my head, save me, leave me alone, I need to sleep, let me sleep. And mixed in, there is a strange writing. that you don't recognize because you do not speak this language.
Right. Do I feel a tug? Do I feel any sort of weird shite as I enter into the threshold?
I mean, only the sheer disturbance of what is written on these walls, and that it feels like you're entering a room of somebody's declining sanity. But physically, you feel fine.
Oh, good. Nerd girl, you want to come have a look at the things on the wall?
Yes, I will. And what a nickname that is.
I think it's
Did you make that up all on your own?
Yeah.
Congratulations to your originality. So what am I looking at?
That thing over there.
1 second, I just need to check something about you, Nephilim. Pretty sure.
You can call me Scaly if you like.
Okay. Nephilim, you
The more
actually
I play this character.
You
go ahead,
actually.
sorry.
You actually.
Yeah, she's a bit sociopathic.
You actually can somewhat make out some of this, but I need you to make I'm gonna say a flat intelligence check to see how much you're able to decipher. You are able to tell that this is some form of Elvish, but it is not the Elvish that you know. But there are common syllables there are common syllables, like common common words that are kind of ubiquitous throughout all Elvish languages.
Straight up intelligence check.
Just a straight
correct?
intelligence roll. Yes.
Okay. Let's go brain.
Let's go, Bray.
Okay. Okay.
My brain got tired.
No, that's... I'm gonna say that's enough because these are very simple words. You're also very intelligent, so, you're able to make out that this is a form of Undercommon, specifically with a lot of Elvish influence. And you see the words, I went down below to join them. Join me. Just mixed in.
Down below. I went down below. I went down below. Join me.
All right, so we can pretty much assume at this point that there's some sort of will that's making people, take a trip down under.
Perhaps there's a basement. Can you smash
That's a good point. Yeah.
One sec. Hold on. There is one more thing that would have carried over from your investigation, Nephilim, that I was going to get to if you entered the room.
Yes.
A bit of light flashes in your face. Like when glass reflects light and it catches you in the eye for a second. And you catch it and then you lose it, and then you kind of shift to try and catch it again, because this room is dark and there are the only window in here is like covered with like a tiny sliver.
In that case it would have cast light.
Still same effect.
Yep.
You catch a tiny vial on the floor, and inside just a couple drops left of this weird purple fluid that seems to glow with a very faint blue with little flecks of gold. It's empty.
Fascinating.
Or mostly empty, like it doesn't have a cork. And it's just on the floor. Looks very out of place for everything you've seen here.
Great White is just getting more and more frustrated that there isn't something he can smite. He's just like, this is too complicated.
Smite the floor while I pick up this vial.
The floor is stone, just so you know.
Do it anyways, because I think it'll entertain me. So, I found this.
Yeah, you sure
D-Mage
did.
handed up.
Mm-hmm. And you said there's little things inside left? Like,
There's like, it's a weird liquid that like has little like almost You know, like if you mix glitter in like a viscous substance, it could just kind of catches the light as it comes to the surface. It's a little gold.
You recognize
flecks.
it?
I'm not quite sure.
You can make a
Well, if
medicine
you
check
don't,
if you
maybe
want
we
to
can
try.
ask the doc. That's where the other two are anyway.
Is that where you'd like to go?
Perhaps.
I mean, we probably need to meet up with them anyway. And quite frankly, I want someone else to talk to because this woman's giving me the creeps.
What do you mean?
But that was internal.
I'm hearing voices in my head.
Oh no! Nephili's got the
Read
disease,
your mind
guys!
and know what you're saying out of character.
That's how bad it is. Help.
Okay, so do you guys want to go to the doctor then?
If there's nothing else to investigate in this home.
Yeah, if we've come through it, yeah.
Nope,
You
nothing.
said there's...
Party of weirdos.
Oh, can I take the little strand of wisp too
Yes.
that you mentioned earlier? I will take anything that my feeble hands can carry.
So the wisp and
I'll take...
the wisp and the vial.
Yes, if there is anything heavy. This macho man over here can carry it.
Correct.
In fact, just carry me, and then I carry the little things. We all help each other out.
Won't you sneeze a bunch?
Perhaps.
Alright, just don't do it on me. And I'll pick her
No
up.
promises.
And I'll aim her head away from my body. An awkward bridal carry.
Okay. So,
Across the threshold, no less.
okay, alright. Well, I wasn't prepared
That's
for a
fine.
ceremony spell between you two, so,
No.
I'll wait on that.
I'm just scared of it, so I'll do what she says.
Okay. So, tell the guards you want to go to the doctor. They'll take you.
Correct.
And I'll say you arrive at around the point where Syphiline and Mizri are discussing the plants. Like, she's explaining to you, like, oh, this mushroom does this and this mushroom does that. You're having a lovely conversation. And then you hear the little ding ding. And you both are ushered inside. And you are greeted with the same environment with crystal black lights, which you both proceed to glow because you were a white dragonborn and a air genasi, so now you are both glowing.
There you go.
Fascinating.
I'll put her down at this point and then back off accordingly.
Oh no, are there more? Are you looking for are you looking for assistance?
A guinea pig, actually.
I'll go.
Well, these are my companions. They'll pay them any mind.
Okay. I will not be allowing you to use any of my patients as guinea pigs. It's not that kind of a hospital.
Do you recognize this bottle? And I'll point to the little potion bottle in Nephili's hands. There's a little bit of the potion left over there in the corner.
Possibly related.
She looks at it,
Yeah.
and you see her ears drop. Like she was just like punched in the stomach. And there's just a look of horror on her face, and she looks back at
So not good
Syphiline and
news.
Unity.
I take it.
No, it can't be. And she reaches out to take it. Do you let her?
Well, that's up to Nephili. I'm not holding it.
I was asking Nephili.
Oh. Why? Do you recognize this? And, I found it. Please don't touch.
And she like pulls her hand away. Yes, I recognize it. I'd know that foul substance anywhere. Oh, no, this is bad. This is really bad.
Please explain.
I was just explaining to your friends that I've had a feeling about some of the symptoms, that it was reminiscent of a mixture my mother used to craft when we were underground. And that looks
Did you
exactly
look at
like
that?
it.
We did find drugs.
Hey, down below. There you go. I mean, no, it's not a metaphor.
What? What are you?
There was scratchings on the walls. A lot of madness, a lot of people not wanting to sleep. And something about, I have gone down below, join me.
Yes, the person could have written on a book. I don't understand why they wrote on the wall.
That's a good point, actually.
When you say, like, what was written on the wall, if a drow could go pale, she goes pale.
Yeah. No, I'm actually gonna front. She seems innocent enough, but she's also the only person that can possibly get this information. So he's deciding what to do based on her reaction, and he's just gonna go. There's a follow-up question to this. Is she the only drow that I've seen?
Yes, she's the only one you've seen. Even when you were in that district, you didn't see any
Okay,
other drow.
then I'm gonna put on the cop pants at this point and just kind of walk
dear.
slowly towards her a little bit and just go. You understand how this looks, don't you?
And she just looks up with you, and there is genuine fear on her face.
Okay, given that reaction, he's going to soften a little bit. And he is going to say, if you know anything more about this, if you have any idea where they might have gone, how they get there, we've got a time crunch here, love. There are people that need help. And for all we know, they could be dead already. If you've got something to say, now's the time.
Make a persuasion check. No. You're doing this through your size, so I'm going to say make an intimidation check at advantage.
No. I softened, and I'm doing persuasion.
All right, you can do persuasion, but you have advantage on it because of your words.
Okay. All right.
Hello, Unity. Hello, Cephaline.
Well, shit.
23.
She, you see like her little tears well up in her eyes. I swore I'd never go back down there. We fought so hard to escape, but the only place I know below that people could possibly be going to around here is the old colony.
Where would that be?
The entrance is outside of the gate on the eastern side. And all of you know that the eastern side of the city, outside the gate, is right next to the district that is currently quarantined.
That tracks.
Perfect place for them to escape to.
Okay. Miss Misery. I'm going to make sure she's looking at me in the eye. Do we need your help to get down there?
I cannot go back down. I can't.
I didn't ask
But
you what
I
you can and can't do.
But
I asked you, do we need your help to get down there?
I'm gonna step up and just.
Dr. Misery, do you truly wish to help these people?
I was trying to say I cannot go back down, but I can show you the entrance.
Very well, that is good enough. Well, I've had enough dawdling. I think we have enough information. You know our mission.
Finally, we're getting to the bottom of this, and I'm gonna very eagerly hold the side of my greatsword and follow.
All right.
You do seem to like your theatrics, boy.
There is one more thing that
What
happens
else is there?
before we're gonna take a quick break. As you guys turn around to leave, Misery is putting on a little hood to protect her eyes from the sun, and you go to open the door, and it's as if Jaden was there just about to run in. Oh, thank heavens! No, please tell me you found something.
We do have our heading, Miss Jaden. Is there something wrong?
Yes, there's been another disappearance.
Well, we've got a lead. You're welcome to join us if you want. We're
Oh,
heading straight there now.
I absolutely will, because it's my son.
Well, that's just less work for you then.
We're gonna pause for a break.
It's a shame we don't have any altruistic, like nice people in here. God.
We have Unity.
I guess we have Unity, but she's
nice.
being very quiet. She's being passive.
I was deciding whether to go good cop or bad cop. I went good cop.
Okay. We're gonna take a quick break.
Boy.
I'm gonna put us on the break screen.
Great.
I think. So everybody can go refill their water, use the restroom, all that fun stuff. We'll be back in 5 minutes. So 10 till 2. We'll be back.
Amazing.
All right. Wave goodbye, guys.
All right, bye.
Goodbye.
See you in a bit.
Oh, I don't have a break screen. Cool. Well, then we're gonna rotate break.
All right, great.
I'm so glad I'm prepared.
Yay.
Yeah, feel free to interact with the chat if you want, guys.
Will do.
Yeah,
Awesome.
I'll be right back.
Definitely, I apologize if the nerd girl stuff was offensive. I was just joking around.
Not at all. I'm sorry. It's just the more I play this character, the more I'm starting to realize her personality just on the spot. This was not where I was
I'm here for it.
originally thinking for her, and it just happened.
Yeah, you're good. You're good. Oh, good.
But
oh, good.
yes, the nerd comment does not bother me.
Oh,
one
good.
bit.
I assume.
I just wanted to mess with you, and I succeeded
well, you
because
did a
now
good
you're
job.
worried.
Yeah.
Do
yeah.
I frighten you?
The Great White's putting on a good front, but yeah, he's terrified.
I have 0 charisma, but I feel like it'll be fun to roll intimidation.
Yeah. All right, I'll be back in a minute.
Okay. How are you doing, Unity?
It's just kind of hard to talk.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
I will talk with you. Talk to me. How was your
Oh, boy.
day? Was last night fun?
Yeah, I want to play more Phasmophobia. I want to play with you, Shelby, because it took forever for that game to download, and I probably would have been the only not problem child for you.
I would gladly have you in a Phasmo game because 2-person Phas is really, really fun. Never playing with Kyle again. Just never. It's never happening. Me and him keep saying how we need to play more co-op games. I'm never doing it again. Nope.
Oh, it's now my turn. 1 second.
Yes. Oh no, 2 cameras switched. Hold on. Let me fix.
Oh, I think that's my fault.
Yeah, try not to mess with your cameras, guys.
Yeah, it's my bad. Just a habit from other things.
All right, hold on. We're just gonna put you over here. Gonna move Dipper. Put you here. Move Dipper over here, and move you. Just gonna move you here, and hope that fixes. Is everyone else still in right place?
Yes.
There we go.
Chad is calling me. Well, they're not calling me a noob. I'm calling me a noob. Sorry, guys. Don't stream as much as these guys.
Telling you experience means nothing. I've been D&D streaming for nearly a year and a half now, and I still can't get this shit right.
Yep.
Okay, so while we are waiting, I again just want to remind you we are here for St. Jude, for the St. Jude Play Live event, which is in support of St. Jude Children's Research Hospital, a wonderful hospital that treats children from all around the world, has helped increase the childhood cancer survival rate from 20 to 80%. All of their findings are shared internationally, and their research has saved thousands. No families pay for treatment, accommodation, or travel. A beautiful, beautiful charity event. We've already hit, holy God, we hit 1,500 already.
Hey!
Lord.
Almost there.
We're almost there, guys. Can we hit 2,000? Can we hit 2,000 before we end midnight? I think that's.
I see another 100 internet. I'll show you my other cat. It's black. He has a brown tum. Make it happen.
Yeah, I'll find a way to find Link. I've got a cat that has socks. Everybody loves cats with socks, right?
Yeah.
There you go.
I can probably lure him over here. I have the treat bag right here.
Very good. Save it though.
Yes.
Make them earn it.
Yes, you all have to earn it, and he's not downstairs anyway. Once Dipper gets back, we are going to jump back into it. Are you all good for that? Is everybody
Oh yeah. Yep.
gone to refill your water and done all that?
Tell you what, I'm gonna set a goal for the
Netflix
chat.
still
Is it
gone
okay?
there.
May I set a
Oh,
a
absolutely.
goal for the chat to try and promote?
Yeah, absolutely.
Ooh.
If we can make it to 1,800 before this game is over, I will personally donate an additional 500.
Wow. Let's go.
Fucking.
So
Wow.
before this one shot is over, if you guys can raise $300, I'll donate 500.
Oh my God.
Oh, that would be awesome.
Got it.
Got 1 hour
Got the internet. Look, come on.
or
Come
2.
on.
I don't know how long this one shot's going.
I think we have the time block until technically we have a 4-hour time block, but I'm hoping we don't use the whole thing.
All right, time's ticking, chat.
All right, is everybody back?
Yeah.
It's TikTok.
Everybody ready?
Excited to be useful. But lots of investigation checks. I'm like,
Don't worry, you're gonna get to smash things soon. I promise you.
yay.
Is everybody ready?
Yeah.
Ready, steady, go.
All right, then back into the game we go.
Indeed.
You four stand in Dr. Misery's hospital. She is preparing to lead you to the entrance into what was once a drow colony. And you have been met at the door by Commander Jaden Bronzescale, who has informed you that there is another victim, her son. And she is going with you whether you like it or not.
I'm gonna say no.
Of course. Then we must go immediately, post haste.
Yeah, then let's go. Wherever your heading is, let's go.
Yep. Well, we're following Dr. Misery.
Doctor. Okay, if you know, then fine, let's go. And Miss Roy's like, yes, of course. She puts her hood on to protect her eyes, and I'm gonna kind of fast travel this because it's uneventful. You guys are very quickly led out along the main road and out of the city and along the edge of the ravine. Not too close, mind you. You're not gonna fall over the edge. You come up to what looks like a large boulder that's probably toppled from one of the mountains. Mm-hmm. And she starts digging in the grass for a few moments. And then she catches something and heaves it and struggles. Because she's very tiny.
Well, come on. I just looked to my party.
I'll
Spry, help
this
me.
is something I can actually help with. Yeah, I'm helping it. Sure.
Make a...
I will not.
I've got no doubt that you can do this, but I want to know how well you do this. So
This is how I roll a natural one. You've put too much pressure on me.
Oh,
Let's
no,
go.
this can be a skill check. You can't critically fail those. I don't want you just to make an athletics check for me.
Athletics. Okay, cool. 8.
God.
Well, like I
got a
said,
natural one. See?
like I said, I have no doubt that you're going to be able to do this because the only thing holding these down are a bunch of plant roots.
Right.
but it's not as epic as maybe you may have wanted. Maybe you were like planning to make like a huge show, and you just like rip it up, and you're like,
he's just happy he's got something he can apply himself to.
It's not even satisfying lifting this up.
Right.
It is just.
Right, it appears that you are right. Theatrics are all you have.
Why does everyone hate me? What did I do to you?
Easy. You just make it too easy.
And I'm gonna say because it was a natural one, Mr. K like falls back on her butt. It's like she was trying to heave it open. You just come over and you heave it. She's like,
I help her up.
And she gets up and like brushes the grass off of her and like again kind of like shields herself from the sun. No, it's okay. It's okay. Down there. That tunnel leads to only one place. But it is, as far as I know, it's abandoned. There should be nothing down there.
I'm gonna give her a softer look at this point. Just go look after your patients. I think thank you for taking us this far. Yeah?
Of course. I'm sorry I could not be of more use. And,
Don't be sorry. Hey. And I'm gonna make sure she's looking at me when I say this. This is not your fault. Right?
Her shoulders kind of relax a little because that was very clearly on her mind. It's not hard to see that she was incredibly upset having some of her suspicions confirmed.
We get out of this alive. You're getting the credit for it. Righting this wrong. Yeah? So if you got a god,
yourself. If I am to solve this, I would hold the credit.
I could not possibly. I need to get back to my patients. And
you got a god, pray for us.
Go ahead. Now, Miss Jaden, shall we?
Yes, Jaden, who she's currently like checking. She's got two rapiers on her side, and she's just like checking the blades. Oh yeah, I'm ready. Whatever took my boy is going to die down there.
There's a woman I can relate to.
And she is the first to descend. She doesn't even wait for you guys.
Sure.
That's totally fine.
Taking the initiative.
Mm-hmm.
She'll take the booby traps.
Is there anything you want to do before you descend into the underground? Because this will be your last chance.
I
Telling
think
you now.
I'm ready anyway.
Unity?
Thinking. As Jaden goes by, I'm gonna just like cast guidance on her just really quick.
Aww.
Just in case there's a trap or something that happens, so then like I don't know, just like some help.
Guidance lasts for a minute, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
So it'll probably run out, but just in case.
She recognizes the magic you are casting on her. This is very common kind of holy magic, and she looks at you and she gives an appreciative nod as she passes, and you let your spell fall on her. Like an acknowledgement of respect. And you descend. And what first is crudely carved stone and earth slowly changes into elegantly crafted stairs. Now I am going to move us onto the combat overlay because I have a map for you guys. Now this map was made by a very good friend of mine, Tree Stump Maps.
Oh yeah.
So let me just
Tree stump.
move you guys over. And I think that should move you guys over. Do you see it? Oh, hold on.
Cannot see.
Oh, it's so pretty.
You don't see?
I can't see.
I don't know why you can't see. I moved the player tab over. I do need to put, do need to put Cephaline down, though.
Yeah, it's just black for me.
That is weird. Hold on. Why can none of you see this? I have the player flag moved over.
I'm looking at Twitch chat as this is happening. We have made it to 2,000. So.
Oh! Hey,
Oh.
Wow. All right.
Oh shit!
Oh!
There you go, guys.
Nice.
Secret
Congratulations.
torturing Dragonborn emotionally.
Well then, I'm gonna keep my word. Well done.
That's wholly okay.
Wow.
Yay!
Thank you
Good
so
job.
much.
Amazing.
Oh.
Good job, everybody.
We got
There's
that
an
500. I'm
additional-
gonna grab my dog at the end of this game. I'm gonna show off a puppy.
Okay.
Collectively
Awesome.
sharing our animals. I
Puppy
think,
shares
is-
will be had. Now I need to figure out why the heck some of you can't see this, because if some of you can,
Is there
can't.
the fog of war on this?
Yeah, that might be it.
Hold on.
Because you might have to reveal some areas unless like
didn't-
you're.
Also, Twitch is saying, Shelby, make sure tokens have sight engaged.
How do I do that? Hold on.
That is a good question. I don't have the answer. I'm just
I'm
being a
checking.
monkey.
You know, guys, this is where you know I've never done this on Roll20 before. Learning.
Click the cogwheel to the bottom left of the little thing for those.
Okay. Hold on. The cogwheel and the player token?
Yeah. That's usually where you like
Okay.
figure stuff out involving.
I don't see anything that
stuff.
says sight engaged.
Maybe the 3 dots
In the
next to general.
cogwheel, it says setting wheel dynamic lighting in the cogwheel.
I'm sorry, where?
I'm just repeating what I'm saying. What Twitch is saying.
Oh, maybe on the settings bar on the left.
Oh, okay. Oh, I am so sorry, chat. Okay.
Use the tower on the left to reveal area.
1 second. The tower on the left. Yeah, I don't think I have Fog of War engaged. That's the...
Weird. I'm gonna try refreshing the Roll20, see if that helps.
In the meantime, I'll roleplay this out real quick. He will go to Nephili, and he will accidentally, he will say like, "Oh, you've got something on your shoulder," and act like he's flicking dust off her shoulder, and cast Warding Bond, which means that while you're within 60 feet of me, Nephili, you have a +1 to AC and saving throws.
Did that fix it?
Oh, don't
Oh,
see
you
any.
touch me.
Lord. Yeah, it's not dynamic lighting, guys. Chat. It's I have nothing to reveal. It's literally just a map. God, this is
As a player, thank you,
Perhaps
by the way.
something. Perhaps something on map layer. I don't know.
I genuinely do not know.
Sure, he did something to deserve it.
Map and background, maybe?
Trying to be nice.
You know, what could be doing this is the fact I just tried to do all of that on the not map layer. That also could be my problem, because... Yeah. Hold on 1 sec. Reveal areas. So I just want you guys to see this whole thing.
There we go.
There we go! Okay.
Bingo.
Okay, so yeah, hidden area was on.
Okay,
whatever
I don't know how that
reveal
got turned
area
on,
thing.
but sure. Back into
Right.
describing, because I need to set this scene before I let you guys run wild. I'm so sorry for that break in immersion, guys.
Okay.
As you descend and this crudely carved stone changes into well-carved stairs, elegantly carved stairs, very clearly elvish in architecture, with these beautiful filigree designs that carve along the walls. You go further and further down, and it starts to feel cold. Sorry, Nephili.
I'm here at home. My gills open up.
You are... Go ahead.
Just go ahead. I was just gonna say I'm a little itchy.
And the stairs open up, and it's carnage. Broken stone buildings, cracked stairs towards the bottom, and what's immediately obvious is that there are bodies. Old bodies. These are skeletons in armor, but they are strewn everywhere and covered in spiders' webs. I would like everyone to make a perception check for me.
I perceptibly perceive this place is dirty.
11.
Okay.
8.
So
13.
Unity. As go away, whatever pop-up that was. You are the only one who sees this. And that is over here. That's not the ping. Over here. You see this skeleton right here?
Mm-hmm.
There is a book beside them.
Oh. Go over and gently pick it up.
What languages does Unity speak?
I speak Celestial, Common, Elvish, and Infernal.
Okay. I'd like you to roll an intelligence check to try and read this.
I'm gonna cast guidance on myself.
Also, if you have any spells that unravel language, you are absolutely allowed to use those too.
I don't think I do. Nope, I do not. So, yep, I'll just cast guidance on myself. So, intelligence.
Oh, I also forgot to put
Jaden.
Jaden with you.
Then a 1d4. Eep. I don't think it showed up on the roll 20, but I got a 3, so that makes it a 17.
Okay, just one sec, because I forgot to put this lady down with you. So that was a 17, you said?
Yeah.
That's enough. That's more than
Yay.
enough.
Yay!
It's a journal. Written hastily. Most of it is too tarnished to read, but you can make out a few sentences on the last pages. It's coming. This is not our mother's will. Something else. Something in the water. I hear it scuttling. It's coming. Cruel mother, save us. And you see a symbol that I'd like you to make a religion check.
Okay. It's a 10.
I'd say this is something... major gods of my pantheon are fairly well known. It's a symbol to Lulth.
Knew it.
Someone without the context, what does that mean?
Lulth is...
Spider Queen.
Oh, good.
Yeah, just for player knowledge, Lulth is the spider god. She is the goddess of lies, and normally the one that drow worship.
Good.
Mm-hmm. Lies, murder, deceit.
Does she point out the symbol of Wolf at all? Unity?
Yeah, no, she kind of stands up with the journal. It seems that these people were deceived and brought here, but there's a symbol of Loth, and something is coming, is what they kept saying. So there's definitely something down here.
All right.
I
Well,
am going to give you guys like 5 minutes to just do whatever you want on the map. You can go as far as you want.
well, no matter what, I'm gonna have to stay within 60 feet of Nephilim, because that's how the spell works.
All right.
But I will cast light in the meantime, because why not?
Mm-hmm.
So we can all see a bit better.
Yes, good.
Now, this place is lit in a very similar way as Misery's hospital. It is visible, but the light definitely helps, because this entire place is lit up with the same kind of crystals that Misery has grown on her ceiling, and bioluminescent mushrooms that Cephaline, because you had a conversation with Misery, you would recognize 1 or 2 of them as similar to the ones that Misery was growing. So you can assume that they're probably underdark mushrooms that she had.
Could I take a few samples?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Roll me a medicine check to see how well you gather your samples. How
Okie dokie. 13.
Okay, yeah, no, you do without much trouble. And as you cut into one, it has a kind of sickly sweet smell that makes you think of poison.
She didn't say anything about that.
It almost reminds you of the sickly sweetness of nightshade.
Very interesting.
Mm-hmm. What's everyone else doing?
Pretty useless. So I'm just gonna hang by and just keep an eye out for danger, I suppose.
I'm gonna follow Unity to whatever it is that she was going to look while I'm just picking mushrooms on the way.
Okay.
I investigate.
Okay. You can roll an investigation check. Is there any specific place you are investigating, Nephilim?
I rolled a 25.
Where specifically are you looking?
Let's see. And I'll be checking. Everything here is so pretty.
Yeah, Ben did a lovely job on this map. I was super excited. Also, guys, there's a rat hidden on the map. Have fun with that scavenger hunt.
Yeah.
It's like a hidden object thing.
Yeah, no, every single one of Ben's maps has a rat hidden on the map. There's a map. There's a rat hidden, and I found it too quickly, and then he hid it again. So even I don't know where it is.
I will take a look around here, I guess.
Okay. I want to stop you right here, if you do not mind, because you're going to notice something as you're walking about at this square.
Okay.
You find footprints. Lots of them. Several different sets. You can't even make out how many because they've been trampled so many times, but you can see that one is very fresh. And as you look down, look towards this way, you can see lapping waves. But this area doesn't seem like it's a beach. It doesn't, like, you know how when you go closer towards a beach, the rock turns to sand or pebbles. This is just straight up rock, which is unusual. This does not look like a shore. Unity and Cephaline, you are going into this building?
Yeah, I want to check it out.
Okay. Inside there is, let me just zoom in for the audience. Inside there is an altar. An altar covered in dust. Old offerings. But there's also, the offerings are strange. And I'd like you both to make religion checks. See how
soft 20.
Oh, fucking hell. Grandma. Okay. Grandma knows. Oh, both you know. Jesus.
Yeah. Nature duo.
Yeah, like, holy shit. Okay. So, something you both know once you've, like, realized this is Lulth. Lulth requires sacrifices. That's very common in practice, is ritualistic sacrifices. It's why Drow have the reputation of kidnapping people. Is that they are said to kidnap surface dwellers, drag them down, and enslave them, or sacrifice them. But you see no evidence of any sort of sacrifice in here. No old bloodstains, there's no... the altar is not an altar in which you'd strap somebody down. It's just an altar with an iconography of a spider. And there's trinkets all laid around, but then there looks like decaying organic matter that is not humanoid. And
whoever is praising to this Lulth, it seems that their sacrifices, they don't need to strap anyone down if they willingly go to their deaths.
Are you both proficient in medicine?
I am.
I am.
Both make medicine checks for me.
24.
24, okay.
Yeah.
Fucking nat 20, okay. Oh, Jesus God. You guys know some dark shit.
Nature duo!
Yeah, Nature Duo
Nature
knows
Duo.
some dark shit. All right. These are not natural beings. They almost look like mutations of like, you can make out one is a rat, but it looks like it's been elongated like an eel, and has its fur is like come off in patches, and its skin is slimy, and it's like half decayed. It's really gross. These look like animals that have been mutated by something, and there is a because I'm gonna rule because you need a nat 20 this shit. You can see a little liquid leaking that is viscous and slimy, and doesn't seem like it was a naturally part of the rat. It doesn't look like body fluid.
So can I examine kind of the rat to see if, like, this elongated, like, thing about it, was it like a rapidly, like, forced thing, like a mutation, or was the mutation like gradual over time, like adaptation?
I am going to lump this into your nat 20. Does not look natural, and it looks like it started at the mouth. That seems to be where the most dramatic change is, because its mouth is like split and like a bottom jaw like an eel's. That's what you guys find.
Kind of take a little swipe of the goo from the mouth, like with a handkerchief, and just kind of like hold it up to Cephaline, just experimenting.
Yeah. As we come to the same conclusion, I'll say to Unity.
Say, Unity, you seem to know your way around alchemical fluids. Where were you trained?
Oh, I actually sort of trained myself in this small village that I was raised in. I wanted to become a doctor to help heal people, so I studied in many ways besides just magical.
Very good. So many youngins these days underestimate the benefits of merely observing nature. It's nice to find someone who finally understands.
Yes, I agree. Nature comes with so many medicinal properties, and even beyond that. It's wonderful.
I love the kids these age energy from Cephaline, like, so much.
Yeah, everyone's using magic. Just look at it. Just drop it on a toad or
Just
something
look
and
at
watch it. Nobody knows how to do science anymore.
Great White, is there anything you wanted to do specifically, or are you just following Nephilim
I've got to
around?
be within 60 feet. Honestly, given, well, two things. In character, he's been very cowed, so he doesn't really feel that he's kind of been like, he's just kind of keeping his mouth shut, because the moment he tries to speak, he's getting a bit shouted down. And the second thing is he's this kind of isn't his jam. It's a dark place. He's just keeping an eye out for danger, really.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, back to Nephili. You found footprints, and the freshest ones are small. Like a child.
Oh, would you look at that? A small person came through here.
What? And Jaden, who is kind of, just examining, pops up. Where?
Do you not see it? Look down.
And
It's footprints.
she does, and then she calls over, "Hey, you two, come on!" At Cephaline and Unity.
All right, no need to shout. Coming as fast as I can. Being louder is not going to make me faster.
I'm coming.
And I'd like everybody to make a perception check, please.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
And Jaden will as well.
Yeah. 21.
Nice.
21.
21.
15.
Okay, hold on. Okay, I don't even think Jaden's gonna need to make one, but you know what? We will.
17.
Fucking hell, everybody.
We're a
Lord.
good group.
I've just tried not to trip over things.
Okay, Jaden sees nothing. Cool. So, Cephaline, Nephili, and Great White. You see a tiny figure just go right around this corner. And before you do anything, I want everybody to roll a d20 for me.
Okay.
Straight D20.
Just
Okay.
straight d20.
Wow. 5. That's good, right? We're playing golf rules.
Yes. The E. E. Distress dolphin E.
Everyone else?
I got a
15.
3. It's not showing up in roll 20. I just was rolling with the bottom left thing.
Okay,
Didn't
okay.
show.
So
Oh,
you got a 3, and
mine was 15.
okay. Unity and Great White, roll a d20 again to break the tie.
Okay.
You should be able to roll one in roll.
Okay.
Yeah, like that.
Oh my goodness.
13 this time.
Okay, so Unity, this happens to you.
Yeah.
Oh no.
And this makes sense because Unity failed her perception. As the others see this tiny figure, Unity, you feel like a twinge in your mind. And you hear a voice in your head.
Oh no.
I have what you seek. The child you want so badly. The dream. Come below. Join us. Join me. Join your mother.
Unity kind of like freezes for a moment.
Oh. Oh no. Oh no. No. It is lies. It is lies. It is lies.
She's just trying to.
I am hearing voices.
Jaden looks around at you, wide-eyed. What?
I am hearing voice. It promises me things.
and the rest of you have just seen a small childlike figure dart around that corner up front. So, what do?
I'm torn.
No, child, don't run. Well, we tried. I'm sorry.
Is that actually what you said?
Mm.
A little bit.
Is
Kinda-
that is
With
that
what?
I'm sorry.
Come
no,
up
this
and
is
bap.
horrible.
Yeah.
Definitely on the leg, just
That Unity kind of like straightens up, like kind of grips under his staff more. Just like,
No, we are going to try more. We are going to continue after the child.
Why are we talking about
Can
it?
I-
And I'm gonna stop walking. I'm gonna move after the damn kid. Yeah.
yeah. If I could I try this? The direction we hear and see the figure go, can I try to mold earth underneath it?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay.
Um,
well, here's. what
I'm
mold
rushing
earth
after it.
does. And basically, I'm gonna try and get kind of its path where it's going, and try to basically let's see, hold on,
I'm trying to cut it off.
make it difficult terrain. So like make it like all sandy and goopy and hard to move through.
Okay. Does that require any kind of save, or is it just half movement?
That is to your discretion. It says difficult. I can make it difficult terrain, which means it takes double move speed to go through.
Okay. Okay. So
And
Okay.
So just like in portions in 5-foot cubes, and I can have 2 of them. So like 5 by 10 square. Just in its path, I guess. In the direction
yeah.
that
So
it's
like,
heading.
so like, let me get the draw. Like along this area.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. No, you can absolutely do that. Okay.
And then just say to Great White, well, go on, catch.
Yeah, I'm already running. Yep.
All right. So as you pull at the weave and you command this ground, it turns into pebbles, kind of like if you've ever been on a pebble beach and you hear footsteps shuffling through the pebbles. They're deep. And Great White, as you round the corner, you see a little boy with the same little copper scales as his mom, and blonde hair.
Is he running? Is he walking? What's he doing?
He's walking dreamily. His eyes are closed, and he's just walking, slowed down, mind you, but
Okay.
seems to be very clearly heading in this direction.
Okay, I'm gonna say, did we catch the kid's name?
No.
Or I think she just
No,
said
we didn't.
no. Okay,
But I
all
guess
right.
we
In
can-
that
we can
case,
just let Jaden know that we found him.
yeah.
He is
Okay,
currently
great.
walking away from you, though.
Yeah. Okay, well, all this is happening simultaneously. So anyway, this is just information for Jack.
Mhm.
So I will just say, I'm not stopping. I'm like going after him, but I'm trying to appear non-threatening, keeping pace with him, and just go, kid, we've got your mum. We've got Jaden behind us. Stop! And I'm like I'll go across the pebbles to catch up to him.
Do you intercept his path?
If I have to, if he doesn't respond to what I'm saying.
Yeah, he's just walking.
Yeah. You absolutely can. I just need to know if you are.
Yeah, well, that depends on his reaction. If he doesn't react in any way, shape, or form, then I will just grab him by the scruff.
He hasn't reacted at all. Not to the
then
pebbles.
I will just grab him by the scruff. So I grab him by the scruff of his neck and just hold him.
You do. It's not hard.
Yeah.
He's not walking particularly fast, especially in this new pebbled terrain.
No.
And you catch him. He's like he's a kid. It's not that hard
Correct.
to catch him, and the rest of you can catch
And I'll
up. if
bring
you'd
him
like.
back.
He's
Jaden, I think we found your boy.
Jaden.
See the one?
Jaden runs around all of you and runs up to you and just takes him out of your arms. He's sleeping.
That's fine.
He's sleeping. He hasn't. His legs have stopped trying to walk. It's just he's sleeping, and she pats his face like, oh, Davy, wake up, Davy, wake up, come on.
I'll spend 1 point of healing hands to see if that does anything. Just to actually, you know what? On the off chance that this is a disease, I don't think it is, but just in case, I'll pop 5 in. And what that does is, if it either heals him or cures the disease, so I'll just put 5 in, shoop, boop, and see if that does anything.
It does not cure a disease, but you can see that maybe a few of the cuts he got on his feet coming down here do heal.
Right. Yeah.
So you did do some good, and his eyes flutter open. You did not feel a disease.
I'm gonna back my face away because the last thing he wants to see is my face as he's waking up from trauma.
The child of dragons is afraid of a dragonborn. Sure. He looks up blearily and he goes, "Mama, I was having a dream." And she just holds him and she's like, no, I know, we've got you. Just rocking back and forth. And I want you guys to make a perception check.
Oh boy. And
lots of those.
10.
Yeah. We're getting there. I promise you're getting to the smash soon.
Yeah, that's fine.
I get distracted looking at a pretty rock.
Okay, so actually it makes sense that Unity notices this because Unity is closest to the entrance. Unity, you hear footsteps. And you see in a very similar state a crying woman.
Oh.
Just dreamily walking, and you're right in her path, so I'm not really going to make you roll for this.
A minute.
She bumps into you.
I grab her shoulders. Just, no. Like, hello? Like, kind of, like, gently pat her face. Hello? Zira?
And she just shakes her head and she looks around confused. Where am I?
I think you were being drawn by the voice, weren't you?
Oh, no. No. What are we can we get out or... And
Can I do an insight check on her?
Go for it.
I want to see if she's faking.
Absolutely. There is a glint in her eyes that you could not notice before because of the tears. But her eyes aren't red, and the bags under her eyes are gone.
I just nod, and then I cast Hold Person on her.
Oh.
So make a wisdom save, I believe.
A wisdom save. Okay. One moment.
That was clutch. Let's go.
Oh.
Nice. I love it.
What's your DC?
It's a 14.
Oh.
She passes.
Shit.
And a wicked grin stretches across her face. And you hear the cracking of bone and the tearing of skin, and her body begins to distort. Her hair falls out. Her body bulges, and you see this massive carapace, and 8 legs. Like her legs split and split again, and 8 legs. Her head elongates until you see this standing before you.
Ah! Oh, it's her.
Huh.
Great.
Target identified.
Methinks we found the spider.
Yep.
And roll for initiative, guys.
All right, great.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Now remember. Oh, hold on. I need to remove. Hold on. Let me. Okay, great. Right, you're fine. Select your tokens. Roll for initiative.
Okay.
Oh shit! I accidentally just deleted Unity off the initiative. Could you roll your initiative again and we'll fix it?
How about that?
Well, unfortunately, you
Make
rolled
it
a 5.
I know.
All
I
right.
fix.
Let me hold on. Let me get the far spinner on the map. Okay, you can go, lady. You are gone because you are no longer that anymore. You are. Oh, hold on. I need to fix that because that is not big enough. She is.
Ma'am, I would like to file a restraining order.
That's not how that works.
Oh, yes, I would like to know.
Unfortunately, you no longer get that choice. Because she is blocking your way. So she...
Yes, it does appear so.
So she also needs to roll initiative. I am... Doing this on a laptop is difficult. Alright. And finally, Jaden is going to roll for initiative. Because Spoozer tried to take her boy. Alright, well, she rolled terribly. I think if I hit... Here we go. Oh shit. What did I just do? How do I organize this? Hold on. Nope. Descending. There we
Should be able
go.
to click and drag.
I got
Yeah.
it. Okay. Something happens before Nephili's turn. Because this thing has lair actions.
Oh god.
What's that?
The water from the shore rises, and a wave crashes. And I need everyone to make a dex save.
Oh, no.
That'll go well.
Ooh.
This is my first.
+1 to
Ah!
saves. Nephilim, don't
13.
forget.
+1 to save? Oh, thank you.
Yep, that tracks.
Okay.
Nice. I got a 19.
All
I
right.
got a 7.
One moment here. I just need to pull up a sheet. Until I've done
Can't
this,
even
never.
combat, right?
I spent a long time on this monster sheet, man. Okay. So. Oh, come on. Roll 20. I know you can do this. I believe in you. Sometimes. Okay. 1 second. My laptop is frozen. That's awesome. Oh well, I know the DC. Cephaline, Great White.
Yep.
I think you're the only ones.
Mhm.
You are knocked
Hit me.
prone as the
Shit.
wave hits you like a truck.
I've fallen and I can't get up.
And the, I'm just gonna draw it here. Basically, up to here, from the shoreline up to here, is difficult terrain now.
Yeesh.
All right, Nephili, you are first.
Hello. First, I would like to hum the music that was played earlier to activate my blade singing. Song of the Winds.
I did not know you switched over to a blade singer.
Ah.
Cool.
Yeah, I've always wanted to play that.
Well,
and now I get to.
glad I knew.
Okay.
Cool. That's a bonus action, right?
It's a bonus action, yes.
Okay.
I'm a little bit tougher.
Okay. Do you want to explain to the explain exactly what your blade song does?
Oh, yes, I would love to, actually. So, For the Blade Song, while Blade Song is active, you gain the following benefits. You gain a bonus to your AC equal to your intelligence modifier. Mine's a +4. Your walking speed increases by 10 feet. You have advantage on dexterity acrobatics check. And then you gain a bonus to any constitution saving throw you make to maintain your concentration on a spell. The bonus equals your intelligence modifier.
Okay.
Hello, my name is Nephilie, and I'm ready to kill.
Now, what would you
Run.
like to do for your action?
Yes, of course. So, for my action, just for fun, I'll be like, Great White, I pick you, like a Pokemon trainer, and I will make him larger. So,
Great White is large and confused. Like, does she like me? Does she? What's going on? I'll take it then.
you're useful.
I'll take it. I'll take it.
Okay, so Great White, where are you?
Yes, sir.
That's one size category larger, right?
Large. Yes, I'm a large creature.
Well,
hello.
Great White is now a large creature,
No, it's
matching
a
the
different
giant
Scottish
spider.
accent. It's
and,
Jabba the Hutt.
Because you are now a size category larger,
Eh.
this water on the ground doesn't do anything to you. Before it was like up to your knees, now it's like barely your ankles.
Okay.
A mere puddle for your size.
So,
It feels good. Feels
For-
like my ancestors.
so for the duration of this spell, you are not affected by the difficult terrain.
Wonderful. Let's go.
I'm going to post what enlarge entails because you now have advantage on strength checks and strength saving throws.
Ooh.
Your weapon
Exciting.
also grows to match your new size.
Thank you very
And
much.
while these weapons are enlarged, the targets attack them with an extra 1d4 damage.
That's going to work very
Hit
well. in a
hard.
minute.
Now,
My
Yes.
love, dude.
Amazing. Thank you very much.
You're quite welcome.
is that the end of your turn?
I will also back up because no, this is a spider.
Well, you are going to take an attack of opportunity because
Ooh.
this thing has a reach attack.
That's unfortunate.
So it is going to try and slam you. Does a 22 hit your AC?
Not at all.
Not with your... Oh, yeah, because... Wait, what's your... It's a +4 to your AC, right?
Well, my AC's totally been hit.
Yeah, okay, cool. Well, okay, listen, I play with an
I'm
insane
deceptive.
blade singer, alright? I am scared of them.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you
Okay,
take...
so it's 3 and 4. That's a 17. That's a...
Okay, yeah,
Got
no,
it.
you take 7 bludgeoning damage, and I need you to make a DC for a strength saving throw right now.
Maybe I should have enlarged myself.
There's still time.
I'm not very strong.
You are knocked prone.
Oh.
I will allow you to back up, but this thing just fucking backhands you, and you are sent back on your ass into the water. You are now much colder.
You just said I'm colder now? The water's cold?
The water is cold,
Oh.
yes.
Okay.
It was up to your knees before. Well, maybe a little further up on you. You are now completely drenched. It's
That hurt. Don't get hit. That's I'm done.
all right. Well, it is going to take a legendary action.
Oh boy.
Then you.
So, Great White,
Yes, sir.
can you make me a wisdom save, please?
Oh. All right.
As it is going to attempt to enslave you.
Now that I'm enlarged, I don't know what I got.
Uh-huh. Do you have any immunities to being charmed?
Nope.
You are now charmed by the far spinner.
We're in trouble.
You are now charmed by the far spinner.
Yeah, that sounds like how my day's going. Yep.
You see it as friendly.
Mm-hmm.
And these are trespassers.
Great.
And as this voice creeps into your mind, you hear, I can give you what you seek. The glory.
You can.
The honor. It would be such fortune to have such strength among my ranks.
Oh, she actually likes me. Oh, yeah, no, I'm totally going with you. These people hate me. Let's go.
Deal with these vermin.
All right.
And it is now the far spinner's turn. So... Okay.
What a twist.
You act on your turn. For the record, you act on your turn. You may repeat the saving throw at the end of each of your turns or whenever you take damage.
Okay.
So Unity.
Hi. Come at me.
It's going to attempt to bite you.
Okay.
Does an 11 hit your AC?
No.
All right. It is then going to try and slam you with its tentacle.
Okay.
The 11 still does not hit.
No.
So you duck and you dodge. And then this thing disengages from you and scuttles. It walks on the water. Not just on the water, more specifically the web that is floating on the water. And it moves to over here. And... Okay. Great White.
Yep.
It is your turn.
Okay.
And you are compelled to eliminate
Indeed,
these pests.
Indeed. Okay. Okay, to start with, since there are two people next to me in a... Is my breath weapon cone? I think it is.
Also, because I am not a cruel person, the child is not in this encounter, and I will not be counting them in any attacks. That's not happening, because that's not my games. I'm just saying now before the chat goes crazy. The child is fine and has plot armor.
Sorry, I'm just trying to work out what my breath weapon is, if it's a line or a cone. 15-foot cone. Cool. So first off, Jaden and my wizard friend need, because I'm blanking because it's 6:47 in the morning for me as an Australian, need to make...
I appreciate you for being here.
That's okay. I'm happy to be here. I need to make a Constitution saving throw. DC of 14.
So how does charm work on a player?
Charm, the way at least this charm effect is, they regard the far spinner as friendly. And because of what the far spinner does, it influences you. That's why I'm saying he is compelled. It's not a typical charm, it's a homebrewed charm.
Okay, so you've both passed, which means that I do...
No, I did not.
Oh, sorry.
Jaden did not pass.
Okay, so 2d6, or halved if you did pass, of damage, which is 3. And then, so that was my bonus action. So I will then make 2 strikes, 1 against each person. So first against Jaden, I will make a strike with my greatsword. Sorry, I rolled damage directly after. I'm not even sure if that hit. It's an 11, probably doesn't hit.
Against Jaden, no.
Yeah, I'm very glad about that. That's good. And then
I'm going to hurt
26. Well, me first.
Yes.
And then 11 points of slashing damage. I'm really sorry.
You will when my turn happens next.
Yep.
Cool. Okay.
I do this under duress, and that's my temp.
You may repeat
Wisdom
your
save,
wisdom
right?
save then.
Yeah.
You are still compelled, unfortunately.
Yep. There you go.
I'm never helping you again.
Cephaline,
All right,
you have
well,
been
I'm gonna
knocked
use
prone.
I'm going to use my staff to just prop myself up.
Ugh, bloody thing.
Ugh. And I am going to point my staff at the spider. She's still on the ground.
She is within range of you, but she's kind of like hanging sideways on one of these stalagmites.
Okay, so would you say that if I cast a spell that involves earth, that I can do it that is on a wall?
Yeah, I'd let you do that. That's clever.
Okay, so I'm simply going to stand up and
Oh, you bloody creatures never know any manners.
I point my staff towards the spider.
Creature of dark, your legs shall stumble, for earth beneath will crack and rumble.
And I'm going to cast erupting earth.
Oh, what does that
So-
do?
So a point, 20-foot cube from a point. So I'm gonna make sure that it's cast far enough away from my companions. And a fountain here. Let me display. There we go. Let me see that. Fountain of churned earth and stone erupts in a 20-foot cube centered on a point. Each creature in the area must make a dexterity saving throw, or take 3d12, which in this case has been 9. I rolled low. But
Damage is damage.
yes, that area becomes difficult terrain until cleared, whatever that means.
Okay.
Oh, it says how it has to be cleared. So
Why are
regardless if it makes a save or not, that area is now difficult terrain.
Why are you making a Constitution save, Nifley?
To maintain my large spell.
Oh,
Or
right.
not.
From the fire thing, or the breath or whatever.
I think that makes it. It's 10 plus. Yeah, I think you're fine.
So the 20-foot cube, 5, 10, 15.
And the
I'll just do that.
monster
that is the
needs to make a
20-foot cube.
dex save.
Yes.
It makes it. So
Okay. Well,
takes-
that's still uneven. That's still difficult terrain, and so it takes 4.
4? Yeah.
Yeah, takes
Okay.
4.
Okay.
I'm calling on that, you 8-legged creature.
Oh crap! It rolled initiative twice. I hope that didn't just change its initiative. It's fine. Everything's fine. Nope, it's fine.
And shit, dude. I don't know what to.
I apologize.
And you know what? I'm gonna hobble away. I don't like being close. I'm gonna take the attack of opportunity.
It's already oh yeah, no, that's recharged. Yeah, it is going to try and bap you with
Oh wait, no. This is also difficult terrain, so I'm not even gonna be able to move that far. No, I'm not gonna move.
Okay. It is going to use a legendary action to slam you.
Like that.
Does not like what you just did, unfortunately.
Yeah, well,
17 hit your AC.
it does. It most certainly does.
You take 9 points of bludgeoning.
Ow! Disgusting.
And is that your turn?
That is my turn. Yes.
Okay.
Bloody
Unity.
spider queen.
I am going
Unity,
to
do something about this vile creature.
I'm going to kind of like clutch at my staff and like say a prayer to my god and point towards Great White. And I'm going to try to cast Dispel Magic on the charm that's been placed on him.
Okay.
See if I...
Okay. What levels
God.
does Dispel Magic affect?
It can immediately get rid of third level or lower, but if it's 4th or higher, I have to make a roll.
Okay. Nephili, what level was your enlarge reduce spell?
Question.
Hmm?
It was a 2nd level.
Okay. So, unfortunately, the charm he is under is not a spell. It is an effect. It's an ability. But you do reduce him back to normal size, which makes him probably considerably less dangerous to the 2 that he is currently attacking.
Okay. And I don't have any... Oh, well, no, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to just start to try to move my way over to Nephili, so 10, 20. I'll wait here.
Okay.
Because of cone.
Okay.
I realized I didn't roll the extra d4 with the enlarge, so Jaden and Nephili would have taken an extra 1 point of damage.
Okay. Update your health accordingly. I'm updating Jaden's. Okay. Is that your turn, Unity?
Sadly, yeah.
Okay.
Put a bullet in me.
Well, Jaden's about to do something.
Yeah.
Jaden looks up at you.
Yeah.
And she just, like, after you smack, she's like, what the fuck are you doing? And she is going to try and...
You don't understand, she likes me!
And she is going to draw her sword and try and smack you.
Sure.
Say 21 hit your AC.
Yep.
Alright, you are going to take... hold on. One sec. I have 2 keyboards in front of me, and that doesn't work. You know, if you type on one keyboard, it doesn't appear on the other computer.
Crazy.
God, dang it. Hard it. 1d8 plus... It is slash roll, or is it r slash?
Slash roll or slash R.
Slash r. 1d8 plus. Yeah, why don't you want to... Okay, cool. Well, this sounds like the job for... 1 second. We're just gonna roll it over here. Unfortunately, the chat will not be able to see it. You're just gonna have to trust me. Everybody else has access to this roll.
I see Jaden Bronze Scale strength check 21.
Yeah, that was her attack roll. I can't get the dice command to work for some reason. I'm probably typing it in wrong. But you take 5 points of slashing damage, and you may repeat your wisdom save.
Okay. Good to know. Hit me, guys.
It is whenever your turn ends or you take damage. You are smacked out of it.
Oh, thank God for that.
Bloody
hell, that was
she
awful.
like reels back, she slashes you, and you just like you shake your head and you realize, oh shit, I smacked Nephili.
Yeah, I feel pretty bad. When the character in you are one. Yeah.
And Jaden just like, will you fucking come to your senses? And she is going to move over here. Unfortunately, that's her turn though.
Thank you. I've wanted to do that for a little while now.
What have I done to you people? Fucking hell.
Nephili, it is your turn. You were just attacked by your friend, and then your friend got smacked, and then he shook his head like he was shaking his head out of something.
Shooby Dude.
Consequences will come after we defeat the spider. Just you wait. And I'm going to turn and look at the spider and just be like, time to dig a grave for you. And what is she on exactly? Again, if you can remind me.
She was on a bunch of stalagmites that she was kind of hanging on and suspended by web. Now she is closer towards the ground on the rubble of those stalagmites because of what Cephaline did.
Oh, she's not on water?
Well, she doesn't. She seems to walk on the water, but it's like a foot, maybe a foot and a half over the water. Like all this earth crumbled, and she's standing on top of it. It's over the water line.
Interesting. I'm curious what will happen if I do this. A sleep storm.
You want to put that in chat for me, please?
Sure. Okay.
So I think I know what that does.
It's my turn to make her go prone.
Okay.
Oh, please.
Oh, God.
Please
Okay.
have her be prone so I can smack her with advantage. Oh, I want to her.
Oh.
Did it go through?
Unfortunately,
the DC did, but there should be a way that you can put the description in as well.
Yeah. Unfortunately, she rolled a natural 20.
Damn it.
Well,
but what is
best she does it now.
What does your spell do? Does it cause damage or does it just knock them prone? Okay.
There we go.
No damage. Basically, until the spell ends, freezing rain and sleet shall fall on a 20-foot tall cylinder with a 40-foot radius centered in the point of you choose. The area is heavily obscured and exposed flames in the area are doused. I'm sure there's no fire yet.
Well, okay, so the area the far spinner in is now heavily obscured, is what you're saying.
I think so. The ground in the area is covered in slick ice.
Damn it. Oh, no.
Are you using D&D Beyond?
Yes.
Oh wait.
So you can click on the name of the spell and like to the right of the page it will show like a description and then there should be like a little thing to the right of the spell name where it says display in VTT.
Question.
So you don't have to like copy and paste.
Hold on,
Yeah,
I need a clarification. Are you centering this on the far spinner?
The what now?
Are you centering this on the big spider?
Not clearly on the center, because then we're also targeted, and that's not okay. So somewhere in the back.
That's what that was my concern because I was
so
about
a 40-foot cube. That's gonna be.
I was about to have to make you all make that deck save. Okay.
I will not do that.
That is fine.
That crazy.
But I do.
I assume like this. I drew a big square.
Yes. Thank you, Joe. But you're coming in clutch here. I appreciate you. Okay. I do not believe this is the one that freezes everything, is it? Nope. Nope. Just douses flames. The water is now colder though because as it's churning, it is carrying this cold that you have now put here into the rest of the water. So just know that you are getting colder. It's not dangerous for anyone yet, but just know. And forgot to do this at top of initiative round. But the water churns again. This
I'm
time,
just blowing my spells.
but this time, it cannot hit all of you. And so to make this fair, I want everybody to roll a d20. Because I don't want to just target somebody.
Yeah. 17.
2.
Nephilim? Okay. Great White?
I'm gonna die.
No, Great White.
I'm all lower than you, bud.
Great White, make a dex save.
Boy.
Me, I'm assuming?
Yep.
Great turn. Dex save. Yep.
Oh.
You are knocked prone, and you are pushed 5 feet into this mushroom.
Oh.
Oh no.
Into this mushroom.
All right.
So you are prone, but you can get up easy on your turn.
Yep. Oh, damn.
Nephilim, was that the end of your turn?
Yeah.
Okay.
I feel useless.
Nope. You guys are doing fine. It's fine.
I'm with you. I know what you mean.
Oh, it's fine. Everything's fine, guys. You're doing great. Honestly. Because...
Insight check.
I have done the opposite.
Because you have put a... it is now the Far Spinner's turn, but because you have now put this creature... I don't know if you know this, but spiders don't like the cold. They don't do well in it. This is why they disappear in the winter.
I didn't know that.
So, Far Spinner's about to do a thing. He's going to make a quick check at disadvantage. You see frost creeping up the Far Spinner's legs, and seems like it's struggling as it has been coated in this ice and sleet, and while it did not knock it prone, it still made it rather cold. Its movement is now halved, and cold damage does double to it now.
That's good to know.
You are a very generous and wonderful DM.
Something I already wrote in here. It is going to try and smack people, though. It is going to try and smack Jaden and Cephaline, because you two are closest.
Creatures of the Underdark have no mana. Ow, ow.
They really don't. They really don't. All right, Jaden gets smacked hard.
Kadoosh.
And it like fucking backhanded. Next, it is Cephaline. Cephaline, you take 10 points of damage, assuming a 21 hits you. You know, you should know that its second roll, it rolled a crit, so I'm really glad it didn't roll a crit. Aww.
They can see you, Echo, just so you know. I'm okay with that.
Hi, Echo.
Bless.
This is adorable and wholesome. Okay. But that is its turn. Great White.
Yes, sir.
It is your turn. And you are right next to the thing that creeped its way into your mind and tried to get you to kill your friends.
Yeah. I'm currently looking at a thing, and D&D Beyond is fighting with me at the moment. So, because I can't see it, there it is, Inspiring Smite. That's what I wanted to see. That's a bonus action. Nah, bugger that. Seeing it take extra damage due to cold. I'm going to breathe on my weapon, and due to my feet, I get an extra D4 cold damage for a minute. And I'm going to rush at it, go, don't fuck with my mind, as I go for her and make 2 strikes. Okay, so that was a bonus action. First is a 22.
That hits. Roll your damage.
So that is 15 points of slashing. There we go. Now the dice are working for me.
And the cold?
And 3 points of cold damage.
Okay, hold on. So that's minus 15. And then minus 6.
And then the second strike is a 15.
That unfortunately does not hit. So you hit it once and you crack into its outer exoskeleton, and you pull your blade out and you try to do it again, but you barely miss the notch, and you just harmlessly tank off the side.
Yeah. I let out a mighty roar, and he is happy to have something to work off his frustration. That's my turn.
Okay. As a legendary action, it is going to try and smack you. It's not very happy about you doing that. I'm assuming a 16 does not hit you, though.
No, it doesn't. I'm going to say I headbutt it back and like feel its anger and go, trust me, I'm angrier.
It just like hisses at you, and this purple liquid is dripping off of its fangs.
Also,
Yes?
in a nice adjoining of the stars, as that attack happened, I just read we've hit $2,500, babies.
Hey!
Woo!
Can
you donate so that they can kill the spider?
More puppy time later.
More puppy time later.
Indeed. So I'm quite pleased with that. That was a nice.
Yeah, that was great.
Stars,
Look
so
at that.
Let's go.
Okay. Wonderful.
That's my turn.
Cool.
That's your turn, I should say.
Yeah. Okay. Cephaline, it is your turn.
All right. Well, I just like coughing up, like you can just see her mushroom is like sagging a little bit.
Oh
And,
no.
Buddies.
God.
Yeah, you're kind of effed, aren't you?
Sorry, you keep
Yeah.
getting smacked, Joe.
I'm gonna full action disengage.
Okay.
And
Tight.
just
Tight.
yeah, let's see, 10, 20, 30 over here.
Okay.
And just like put one hand just like panting, limping on Nephili's shoulder.
I should have stayed in bed.
And is there anything I can do as a bonus action? Shit. I don't even think I have any bonus action anything. I have Shalala.
Shalala.
Magic stick.
Hey there, Shalala.
I might as well do that. I'll use Shalala on my stick in case I need to bop anything, but I'm just moving out.
You need
of
to
the way.
bap it away.
Yeah. Oh, that's okay. So that's gonna. I'm just gonna have to roll each time I attack. But yeah, my stick has Shalala on it now.
Okay. Good.
That'll be my turn. Just moving away.
Okay. I will not legendary attack you because that feels mean.
Thank you.
Yes. Unity. It is now your turn.
So, was it Nephili that got both the hits from Great White?
I only hit her once, but yes, she did get hit.
Okay. So, yeah.
Like that makes it any better.
And you had spread
Maybe
out
won't.
one of the... let's see here. You spread out one of the hits onto Jaden, didn't you?
Yes.
So, I'm going to trust Nephili to be okay at that distance where she is, and Jaden, having just gotten hit multiple times and is also a mother to a child that I am worried about, I'm going to go up to Jaden and I'm going to cast Cure Wounds at 2nd level.
Okay.
So we do that.
All right.
Yeah.
Ooh, wonderful. Okay.
Oop, I accidentally cast it twice. My bad.
Well.
But yeah, 15 points.
All right, you see the gash that she had and the ice that was kind of like crusted into her wounds from Great White. Just ice melts and the gash stitches up. She's brought her back up to full.
Cool. And I'm gonna step back and also cast friggin' Shillelagh on my staff, just
Now,
in case.
Stepping back will provoke an attack of opportunity as the tentacles are reached 10 feet.
Oh yeah, reach. Yeah.
You know what? Do it! Do it!
You rolled a 13, so I don't think that...
Come on, I want you to do it. I want you to do it. I want you to do it. Help me! Help me!
Well, it tried. It failed, but it tried.
Never watched Avengers.
It's Jaden's turn now, and she's going to stab it.
Stab.
Dragon Mom is very unimpressed with this thing.
Yeah.
So, oh, that hits. Okay. So it takes a whopping 3 damage for the first hit. All right. She strikes one more time. And 7 damage for the second, so 10 in total. Okay. Nephili, it is your turn.
Joy. Wait. Huh. I don't want to get closer, so never mind.
Oh, does it have to repeat the save on your turns, by the way?
That's a good question.
For the dexterity, I forgot your sleep storm was active.
Hold on.
Hold on.
If a creature starts its turn in the spell's area and is concentrating on a spell, the creature must make a successful Constitution saving throw. So as long as it's in the general area, to maintain concentration.
Or starts its turn. Okay.
Yeah, hold on. I will display it one more time.
I think that it's had another turn in the sleet storm without making this check, so I'm going to have it make the check now.
Is it concentrating on a spell?
No, but there's two things. You make the dexterity save every turn. The bottom thing is regarding spellcasting.
Yeah. Gotcha.
Oh, that was no. That's I don't want Jaden to make this. I want this thing to make this. Up. It failed.
It's prone?
Hey.
Yes.
Nice.
It is now prone.
Finally.
Sweet.
Which means it's in the water now. And it does not look happy.
Hold on, I need to double check a few spells here. Hold on.
Yeah, that's bad for you, because that's disadvantage for ranged attacks.
It's disadvantage for what now?
Ranged attacks.
Unfortunately, that means disadvantage for ranged attacks like ranged spells.
But it's in the water.
Yes, it is in the water, but it's prone.
Can I do an arcane? Is that going to be like a bonus action to do like an arcane check to see if this water's gotta be magical? I'm assuming.
You can roll an Arcana check.
Is that going to be an action or a bonus action?
I'll let you have it as a free action because it's just you generally observing.
Thank you.
Yeah.
26.
Not only can you realize the water is magical.
Darn it.
The magic doesn't seem to be fully this monster's. There's something else about this water. Something you can... Because you are physically drenched in it now, and you are very attuned with the arcane being a wizard. There is something otherworldly.
Ooh.
This is not from this plane of existence.
I'll say that.
I will
This
say
is
that.
from somewhere farther.
Oh.
I will turn at Cephala and be like, you know what's funny? We're gonna have more problems after this.
That's very good.
So the creature's casting this water problem.
I will be sure to bap them as well.
Oh boy, I'm gonna die. Send a letter to my family.
You
I
have a
tried.
strange fascination with the morbid, don't you, child?
You do still
Yes.
you do still have your
I
bonus
still have
action.
an action.
Oh yeah,
I
you still have
do.
your action. Yeah.
I do. Okay, so I guess I'm it's at a disadvantage if it has advantage on saving throws if I cast magic on it? Is that what
No,
you
it's
said?
disadvantage to hit it unless if it's like a 2-hit spell, it's disadvantage. AoE, it just makes the save. And
Yeah.
so I think prone makes dexterity a disadvantage. I think. Hold on, I need to prone ability checks.
It's not often.
All right. So here's what: when a creature is prone, a prone creature's only movement option is to crawl unless it stands up, thereby ending the condition, which takes half its movement. The creature has disadvantage on attack rolls, and an attack roll against the creature has disadvantage if the attacker is within. Wait, what? Oh, that's if the creature is prone. Okay. An attack roll against the creature has advantage if the attacker is within 5 feet of the creature. Otherwise, all attack rolls have disadvantage unless you're within melee range.
Okay.
Okay, has nothing to do with magic.
Well, if the magic attack is a ranged attack roll.
If you have to roll on your spell, then it would be a disadvantage. If they have to roll, it doesn't change.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like, so if you were going to fire, like, a firebolt at it or something, you would be at disadvantage. Because it is prone.
I see now. Okay, now I understand. Thank you for explaining.
No problem.
I will just go ahead and buff up my AC then.
Oh, jeez.
Mage armor on. I'll let you guys attack it. Get the kill. I'm done with my turn. I'm so exciting.
Hold on.
Okay, maybe not.
Hold on a second. What does that make your AC? Because mage armor does... what's your dexterity modifier?
It's not very high.
What is it?
Dexterity modifier is a +2.
Okay, so that would make your AC from 15 plus 4 from your blade song?
Yes, so now I'm an AC
Plus
19.
1, because of the thing I still have on you.
Yes.
Your AC is 20. That is what you were telling me.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'm saying don't hit me, please.
Ben, if you're watching this, I'm having flashbacks to Altharian, and I hate it. Okay. Cool. And that was your turn?
Yes.
Well, the far spinner's gonna stand up. And I'm going to, okay. It's going to make an ability attack against Jaden. It's going to attempt to bite her. And it does. Jaden needs to make a save.
Before you do, Shoobles, I think the spell says at the start of the
right,
creature's turn,
whoa. Yeah.
another dex save. Because it would have gotten up, presumably, but then it has to see if...
Yeah, you're right. Thank you for reminding me. It did not make it. It is back on the ground, but...
Okay. So that roll would be at disadvantage then.
Okay, then that does not hit Jaden. Good, because she almost got poisoned.
Wow. Just for the sake of humor, too, can I hide behind Cephaline?
You can do whatever you want.
Okay. You're my shield.
Okay, okay, then, yeah, it stood up, got knocked back down. It's just flailing around, splashing everywhere. It tried to bite Jade and it didn't work, and it's gonna try it again. This thing has 2 attacks. Still does not do it. Great White. It is your turn.
Okay. All right. That's what I was hoping for, because I get sweet advantage.
Yeah. So, this is what I was scared about.
I feel no sympathy for this creature because it made me hurt my friends. So
Noah's taking
first
children.
roll.
Okay, yeah, no, that okay, that
advantage.
fucking okay.
So that's the first roll.
Do you also get that cold damage on top of it, or was that only a one-turn thing?
Yes, no, that lasts for a minute. So, so I will do this damage first for the greatsword. 7 points of slashing damage, and for the D4, 2. So 4. And then for the second strike, at advantage. And then at advantage, because I'm not sure what I'm looking at. Is that a natural 20? Yes!
Yeah.
Okay, all right, here it comes around. Okay.
So, something you need to know about how I roll criticals is I do brutal criticals. You do not double the die. You max the damage, and then the die. You roll your dice, and then you add max damage on top of it. That's how I roll crits, because when they hit you, they are just as bad.
You may come to regret that, because I'm popping a smite into this.
Nope. I know what I was signed up for. This is how I play crits. So
okay, great.
Just know that this will happen to you as well if you are critted.
That's fine. Okay,
Oh, boy.
so in that case, I'm going to need a freaking calculator because I am bad at math.
Okay. My fucking god.
If I have 2d6, so that's 6 plus 6 plus 4 because of the modifier.
Oh, we just had I'm so sorry to interrupt, but careful cantrip, thank
Yes.
you for the raid of 29 people. Woo!
Hello.
Hello.
I just critted. You're in a good time.
You might be witnessing just the
Smack
straight up
time.
death of my boss right now.
6. Yeah. So that was just the greatsword damage plus 4 because of the d4. So that would be 8 technically. So I'll count that in. Plus 8 plus 16. Right. Is 40 points of damage to start with. And then I roll, is what you're saying?
Yes. That
So
is how
max damage plus
max
a roll.
damage plus
Okay.
your roll. That's how I roll criticals.
Okay. All right. I just wanted to make sure I understood.
I'm absolutely.
Okay.
This is how my paladin and my normal Sunday
Yep.
game destroys everything.
Yep, I'm here for it. Okay. So, Christ, 40 points of damage plus 11, so 51 plus 1d4. So plus 51 plus 6, so 57, and then 2d8, so 57 plus 2d8. 2 ones, but that's okay. 59 points of damage. And before you say anything, what I also do is I roll an extra 2d8, not for damage, but because I am going to use my channel divinity and give a mighty roar as I chop down, and everybody takes 9 points of temporary 9 temporary hit points as you're all inspired by the strike.
Oh yeah, you're inspired by this strike, all right, because with the sheer force of that one hit, you cleaved 2 of its legs clean off. There is dripping viscous fluid, just like the fluid you found, Unity, dripping out of the rat, now seeping into the water and getting mixed in and pulled away from you with the current. No, you are not being mutated. You're fine. I'm not going to do that to you guys. And it lets out this just pained, inhuman screech. It sounds like something from your worst nightmares. It's two-toned, and there's a high pitch and a low pitch. It's ear screeching. You did a ton of damage. This thing is looking rough. Is that your turn?
Yeah, I think I've done enough.
Cephaline. You just
Yeah.
went from
Beautiful
seeing
mess.
this thing and not knowing if you were gonna kill it to seeing this fucking dragonborn take 2 of its legs off. What do you do?
Well, I don't know if I have enough damage. Well, what I could go and bop it. I have Shillelagh.
Let's go. Just embarrass it.
Yeah. Oh, there was one more thing that happened because I have this written into the abilities. Sorry. The creature has gone low enough to where the tide is receding.
Oh.
So it's not difficult terrain anymore?
It is not difficult terrain anymore. You have broken its ability to maintain that.
Okay, so well, I was going to do support, but if it's so close to dying, I might as well
Yeah,
bop
come on, buddy.
Yeah,
Let's go.
it's...
Yeah, all right. Then I'm just gonna just lifting my dress a little bit from just a little bit of water left. And I always have to finish the job, and I'm gonna walk on over while this spider is prone, and I'm gonna take my staff and bap it. Let's see. Shillelagh, where are you?
Oh,
You do have advantage.
I do have advantage, so here's to hit. Let's see if I crit. Ha! Nope.
I mean, you definitely smacked it, though. Holy shit.
Yep. Smack it, and here is the damage. Yeah! 6 bludgeoning damage. Stay down, you bloody creature!
As you smack it, you smack it in the temple, and it shakes its head, and it's getting disoriented. It's losing a lot of fluid, but it is still up.
You smell bad, and your lair is dirty.
Just snarls at
Look, my
you.
dress all wet.
Just snarls at you. Oh, do you want to stay there? Because the sleet storm is still going.
Oh, yeah, never mind.
You did not
there.
start
Yeah,
your turn
that's
in there. Or end your turn in there. So I think you're still fine.
Yeah,
But
I'll be there, right outside of it.
Yeah, I'd let you retcon that, because you did clearly see that there is a storm here. That's fine. You've been nice enough to me on Necro Hunt that I owe you that courtesy.
Thank you. Yeah, that's all I'm doing on my turn.
Okay.
I'm seeing that she's struggling, so I'm, the camaraderie and seeing the inspiration. Oh, finally, it's time to beat him up.
Unity. This thing is on its last
Nice.
legs. This thing is barely holding on.
Yeah. Well, Let me double check something. No, I think what I'm gonna do is, I know that this is probably going to be a disadvantage. I think? Oh no, it's not. Yeah. So, I'm going to try to cast Toll the Dead on it.
Oh.
So, gotta make a wisdom save.
Hear it not, Duncan, for it's an
Wisdom
L.
save, okay.
Yeah.
See how it does on those. I think it has those. It does, unfortunately. What's your DC? Oh. Unity, I'm so sorry, but it nat 20'd.
That's fine. That's okay.
Is it like succeed or fail or take no damage? Is that the option for Toll the Dead?
Since it's a cantrip, yeah.
Okay.
So, well, that. Let me see what I have here. Okay.
I can never remember the kill on this thing. Jesus.
I'm gonna cast. So it's a good thing that was a cantrip. Because I could still just cast a spell, and I'm gonna cast Spiritual Weapon, and just scream like, sorry, and I'm just gonna cast the Spiritual Weapon right by it, just smack it.
Okay. Go for it.
So this is would this technically be advantage because it's a melee? Okay.
I rule with this because I've always had it ruled this way, is that is a kind of melee. It's like it's an entity you're controlling in melee range.
How do you do advantage through D&D Beyond?
I believe it's
hold
called
twice.
shift, but
Yeah, you
Hold
can
shift.
hold shift or just click it twice.
yeah.
There you go.
That hits.
Oh,
Fine.
roll the same number.
That hits. Okay.
Yeah. Happy.
6 points of damage.
How do you want to do this?
Yeah.
How do you... It had 1 hit point left, guys. How do you want to kill it?
Just... You're not gonna lure anyone else into your web again. And you just splat.
You hear this ear-piercing shriek. It reverberates through the entire cave. The fucking stalactites on the ceiling start shaking. Not falling, but dust. As your weapon slams into this thing, you can hear the cracking of its exoskeleton. And then it melts into water as it all recedes back.
Something tells me that's not the end of it.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Never the end for troubling times.
Congratulations. You have killed what you believe to be the source of this plague.
Then there's still the account of all the missing persons.
Would you like to look around?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess so. We search the area.
Okay, so I'm gonna speed this up because now you pretty much have unlimited time. You eventually find your way up this little plank, and you find a little cave area where there are several people. 14 in total. I think that's what we said. No, 13, sorry. 13 in total, plus the kid. So 14, yeah, 14. They are bound in webs, unconscious, but alive. They are dazed and disoriented. I imagine you're wanting to take them out and get them back to the surface.
I'll yank them out and give them one pop each from healing hands. Pop, 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 pop.
Okay, so they're awake, they're disoriented, and as you guys make your way out, you are met by Misery, who she's holding her side. She's clearly injured, and she looked like she hobbled her way downstairs. There's dark red on her side where it looks like she was stabbed.
What?
Thank God, you're still alive. The woman that woman that they brought to me, the crying one, the one with the black hair, she begins to try and explain to you how the guards took this woman to her hospital as they thought she may have been infected, and she attacked Misery when she saw the plants that Misery was growing.
Here. And I'm gonna quickly rush up there, and I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on her, because I have one more spell slot of second level, so second level Cure Wounds.
Okay.
Keep that.
I want to insight this doctor.
11.
Go ahead.
That's actually fair enough then, I think about it.
Go ahead and insider. Okay.
I don't care. I got a 6.
She came down here bloody.
Mm.
Jeez.
So I have a question for the smarter among us. Have we dealt we found the people? Is this, I guess, first question, is this everyone? Second question, do you think we've dealt with it? Or is there more to this?
Jaden, who, she's holding her son, who has fallen back asleep, his head on her shoulder. She just kind of counts 1, 2, 3, 4. That's everyone. Listen, I don't know if this is the end, but I think we need more than just 4 of you to deal with this. Deal with whatever else is down here.
So.
Please, come on, let's get these people out of this place.
Yep, of course.
And so...
Well, go on, hop to it. I'm not going to do it with my frail bones.
And so...
Just point at the party.
You all ascend.
Yeah.
And you find sunlight again. And the warmth on your skin is a welcome change from the cold of the Underdark. And you're right. The story is not over. But it must continue at a later time. Because you have all completed what you set out to do. Cephaline, you are permitted to keep a sample of the water that this creature melted into and the poison it was producing, as you wish to study the blight. Nephilim, you are given over to the head of the Gold Leaf Enclave, as you were promised help in curing this allergy you have. Cold. And they are the best healers in Dahlia Valley.
Very cute.
No more spilling my tea.
Oh.
Great White,
Hey.
you are heralded for your amazing bravery and your skill with your sword, as the story of how you cleaved off 2 legs becomes a local folk tale of the great white dragonborn that made his way to Whistlebridge. And Unity. You wanted something very simple. You wanted simply to take your gold and donate the rest. Yes. You are given one measure more. You are more invited to join the Gold Leaf Enclave. Which you know is an incredibly elite circle of healers. All with merits of their own.
I'd love to.
And so you leave Whistlebridge. And soon it's a bustling town again. People no longer live in fear of this mad plague. But somewhere deep in that lake, a presence twitches. It seems I must try more direct means next time. And that is where we'll end the session.
Ooh, this is part of a greater story, I'm guessing.
Yay!
This is a one-shot I wrote 2 years ago when I first started playing D&D. It was part of a larger setting that I'm still producing.
Yeah.
Nice.
But yeah, I would like you guys to go around the table, say who you are, where you're from, and I'll be right back because I really have to pee.
Go pee.
Who should
You're starting
go
now.
first.
Me?
Yep.
Yes.
Sure.
You said
Okay.
words first, so you
Yeah.
go first.
I said Val technically. Yeah, sorry. I'm supposed to say who I am. I am Jack O'Brien. You can find me at dungeonmasterforhire.com.au for any games that you would like to play. We have a bunch of different dungeon masters to suit your tastes for any kind of event or campaign that you might like. dungeonmasterforhire.com.au. You can also find my acting work and all that stuff on jackobriononline.com. That's me.
Nice.
Okay.
Dipper.
Oh, okay. Hello, I am Nephilim, but also I go by the name of DipperDog15. And you can find me on YouTube where I play games and do other shenanigans because I can't decide what I want to do, as well as on TikTok. And if you enjoyed my performance, I also play in the Mercs of Mischief every Sunday. And I play a tiefling bard named Lilith who likes to burn everything. So Fireball gets used quite a bit. Yeah. Okay, yeah. I'm done.
Joe.
Hello, I am JoCat, and I really should have been more liberal with my spells, because I forget that this is one shot.
But I had all these rhymes ready. That's okay.
Oh.
I should have used them instead of Shillelagh. Anyway, I'm JoCat. I made the Crap Guide series. I'm currently working on a Crap Guide to Final Fantasy XIV, and the only big thing that I have coming up is firstly a session of Necrohunt on Wednesdays. Wednesday is Necrohunt at 6 p.m. Central Time.
Yeah!
And also, I will be at PAX Unplugged. If anybody is going to PAX Unplugged in Philly, I will be there Friday signing and giving away posters that has all the Crap Guide characters on them. I don't have it here with me, but if you would like one, there's going to be a meet and greet. And also Saturday, a panel with Dingo Doodles, Puffin Forrest, and Jess Jackdaw, and me. So if you're going there, say hi. And otherwise, my stream schedule, once I come back, is going to be Final Fantasy XIV Endwalker. And also Halo Infinite, because that's also coming out. So many good games coming out.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's me.
Okay, now it's my turn. Hi, I'm Kelsey, also Rogue Uzu on Twitter and YouTube, where I draw a bunch of things, talk about the first time I ever DM'd a game called Atlantis, and now a little series where I tell the love story between my character Noella and the NPC Yasuhiro. And I've been Unity. Yeah.
We've also been told by Twitch chat, Unity, that we need to
Dog.
well, specifically puppy was requested,
I'll
but
go
I
get
also
puppy.
promised cat.
I'll go
So
get
I will
puppy,
get that at the
puppy.
same time. Because y'all beat our expectations and blew them out of the damn water. You kidding?
Yeah.
You're insane.
Holy God.
Everyone was incredible today.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hope you guys had fun.
All right. Okay.
Had lots of fun.
Glad. I am really glad. I was very nervous to run this, but you guys are really good players, and thank you for bearing with me and being so awesome.
And if I bring it over to this window, I'm not sure where you are in Unity, but in Zoom, it looks like he's high-fiving the dog with his feet. Yeah. This is Caleb. He's known colloquially as Big Man.
Okay,
I'm
I'm
sure.
trying.
So
is
many
Ellie.
cute animals.
Yeah.
I love
He's
it.
my buddy.
No,
You my
me.
buddy?
All right, I'm currently trying to get our
Alright.
handoff instructions for
All right.
the stream because I do not have any. So, I guess while we wait, I know that it's incredibly late, early, or tiring for you, Jack. So we'll start with you. If you have a favorite moment from the session, while I try to figure out who the hell I'm supposed to send this off to.
On a me level, you can't beat that crit, especially given how knocked around I was getting in the early combat. I felt so guilty hitting other people, and it was rough the first round and a half. So it was fun getting to come back around and be useful, and I was looking forward to using that inspiring smite. So that was me on a personal level. I think my favorite of other players was probably Jo at the end when she said, "I hitch up my dress," and I just had a perfect mental image of that. It was perfect, and that broke me, dude. I was just yeah, that would be mine. Yeah.
Okay, I guess we'll keep going down that line then. Nefeli, do you have a favorite moment for the game?
Wow, there's a bunch. I really enjoyed watching Jack's character having such a difficult time at the beginning, and then like come in swinging at the end, tearing off legs.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
That was pretty epic.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I can get that out of my mind now. Yeah, I guess that's my favorite parts. Like those crits they're amazing.
Those crits came from I started playing with brutal criticals with my normal Sunday group, the guy who made the map. They are amazing when we get them, but they are devastating against us. I don't know, it makes a crit feel a lot more meaningful considering you only have a 5% chance of it, to like you hit it and you fucking hit it hard, but it can hit you back just as hard if it hits you right. So I love just making them absolutely devastating. Uzu, do you have a favorite moment from the game?
My favorite moment is just it's just Nefeli just like living with her foot in her mouth. Just
I like how
Like-
antisocial and awkward she is.
like, is that the word? So bad.
She's like that weirdo like girl from school that always sits in the corner and somehow has a cloud over her all the time and is really into the occult.
Yeah.
Just says the worst things possible at the wrong times. It's like, okay.
Reminds me
Sounds a
of
little bit like my high school
Wednesday
life.
Adams. Reminds me of Wednesday Adams.
Oh, God.
Oh, Wednesday,
In terms of
she's an
attitude.
inspiration. I love her.
All right. And last but certainly not least, Jo.
My favorite moment is actually a smaller one. Is just like maybe I'm biased because it was my character, but like having Cephaline and Unity talk, like they both seem to have a similar understanding of nature and medicine and stuff. It's like, where did you learn this? And then just like,
great.
I don't know, I like character interactions like stuff, like learning about each other.
Yeah.
I liked the professional respect there. That was really cool. I like it. Like at first you were like, you didn't really like care one way or the other, and then you're just like, oh, you liked it, and you saw the character's respect.
People.
Yeah, you saw her respect go up like that though as the game went on. It was cool.
I appreciate the energy Cephaline carries. Just that tired, I can't deal with any of your shit kind of energy. It was lovely. It was really, you guys had a really cool dynamic.
May I share a thing? I wrote like a couple of rhymes for some of the spells that I would have cast.
Go for it. For it.
If I were more liberal with them, I would have been able to say them. So, you heard the Earth one. There was one where if I were to cast warding wind, so basically wind surrounds me and protects me from ranged attacks, which was not going to happen, but I would have said, "Stay your hand, the attacks you throw, the winds near me shall buffet and blow." And then a bunch of wind would have come down. Yeah.
I love this. I love this so much.
Yeah. You are overly reliant on might, but let us see how you perform without sight.
Oh my gosh.
That would have been, take a guess what spell that would have been.
Blind.
Yeah, deafness blindness, and it would have blinded the spider.
Nice.
We have to do another game so Joe can read these spells.
I mean, I would love to have you all back. I'm sure I have another place I can send you if you want to go through this madness again. I promise I'll actually be more prepared. I thought I was prepared, but I was not.
Sure. Yeah.
DM always thinks that they're prepared.
Yeah, I'm learning that. I'm learning that now.
Always a fun time playing with you guys.
yeah, no, you guys are great. Just so you guys know, if you're interested in the monster that I ran, this is a homebrewed monster that I wrote and ran by a crap ton of my DM friends. I will be posting it on Twitter if you are interested in it. I would love feedback. I've never custom made pretty much anything, really. Last time I ran this, it was an aboleth, but I didn't want to put you guys up against an aboleth, so I chose something else. But
Get into the water with that thing. Cool.
Yeah, no fucking. This could have gotten really bad because it tried to do this, but it wasn't able to because it kept getting knocked prone. But its tactic is that it's supposed to run in and grab somebody and activate something called an aura of darkness, that reduces your vision to 30 feet. No matter what your dark vision is, and scamper off with someone. It's meant to try and pick off people one by one. But, didn't happen.
That actually,
baby.
Yeah. I was gonna say, I'm appreciating now how freaking clutch that spell was. That literally saved our freaking bacon. That smite wouldn't have happened without that advantage from that spell. And a bunch of other stuff. It was great.
Teamwork makes the dream work. Ooh.
I like to think that this was sheer teamwork, but Nephili has no concept that was even teamwork. She's like, no, I just wanted it to go down because it made me fall down.
Yeah, and it also hurt me when I tried to do teamwork before with Great White.
Yeah.
I'm so happy.
It had so many
teamwork means betrayal.
It had so many more ways to fuck with your heads too. This thing is meant to get crawl its way into your minds and make you false promises and be like, no, come join me. So I'll have all of this up on my Twitter by tomorrow probably because I need to sleep after this. I am exhausted. Yeah. Last night was a lot. Okay, so we are going to drop off. I'm going to text Kevin and let him know I'm about to cut the stream. Just let me be. Okay, So just a quick reminder, this is all in support of the St. Jude Play Live event, meant to support St. Jude Children's Research Hospital, and it's a hospital that has helped increase the childhood cancer survival rate from 20 to 80% over the last 50 years. It has no family pays to be treated, food for travel or accommodation. Some of the worst cases from around the world are sent here because it's their best fighting chance. Nephili is T-posing to assert dominance. And we reached 25.
Is Nephili flying away?
Yeah.
Oh, goodbye.
We reached the $2,500 goal that we wanted.
Hey.
You got puppers and you got kidders and you got. I didn't expect that during this game, but thank you.
And that we were thinking 100, 200. That'd be great. But Nephili, that was perfect because it was just like Poochie in The Simpsons going, "My planet needs me." And we were like 100, 200. Oh God, $100, $200, and then you completely surpassed that. Well done, you. Good job, everybody.
You guys were all amazing. We're going to pass this off to the next group now. I believe Kevin from Dirty 20 Gaming is about to run a quest game. So stick around for that. We're only going to go down for a few minutes. And thank you for joining my very first DMing experience for such a good cause.
What a boss.
You did so good.
Good job.
Yay! Round of applause.
Well done.
Cheers, cheers.
I'm a sock. Stop. Okay.
Never.
Okay, we're gonna go now. Wave goodbye, guys. Bye, everybody.
See ya.
Bye.